and starting. Okay, good. I just was like, I made sure to do game capture and not display capture, right? Making sure. Because those are two very different things. Alright. We left off, I think we beat... Did we... No, we went like one step up. We stopped... Sorry, what?
There's a note card that tells us where we left off.
I know there is. Because we decided to plan ahead this time, didn't we?
Yep.
Very smart. You want to read the note card while I set things up on my end?
Already did.
Oh, okay.
Very short note code.
Alright. Ipsies. Finished event. Going for campfire next. Baron can no longer get gold. Right, I forgot. I can no longer get gold.
Yep.
That is a thing.
But it has some interesting interactions.
Mm-hmm.
Because you can still buy stuff at the shop, because you can buy stuff for other players in this game.
Yep.
So I can use my gold to buy you stuff at the shops.
It's true.
But you can't get gold.
Yep. I can no longer obtain my own.
Which basically means we get half as much gold. Although, some encounters won't get any gold in the first place.
And depending on events, all it literally means is, in some cases, I'll just have only one option, so who cares?
I guess I should look at my deck to see what I actually have in this thing. It's been a while.
Mm-hmm. If I recall correctly, I tried doing poison and it didn't work, so I kind of just have a hodgepodge deck. Which sounds like every time I ever try to play the Silent. I think I went mostly into the defensive way of things. Yep, Gremlin Horn, random chance to draw a card or gain energy, but that's my only real dice interaction, whereas you have a lot. Tiny House I've already used, Ectoplasm, +1 energy, but can't gain gold. Next attack I add to my deck is Upgraded immediately. I've already used twice. War Paint I've already used, I already know that. And then Blue Candle, once per combat, exhaust 2 cards in hand. And +1 strength on turn 1. Okay. Excuse me. Which, for Silent can work because I also get the +2 draw at the start of combat.
Huh. I had more claw than this. Just have the 2.
Mm-hmm. I currently have 4 gold and the 26 cards.
I'm going to have Echo Form. Echo Form was the big thing that was making me destroy everything.
Yes.
And I have an injury. Look at that.
Mm-hmm. Yep, I have Cloak and Dagger, Defend plus a lot of Blade Dance. Oh no, that's the number of the card, not how many I have of them.
Yeah.
Let's see. Is there any way to sort?
You can always just pull them all out and drop them on the table.
No.
That's what I did.
That makes a mess. Tools of the Trade is a 0 cost.
Number.
Oh right, 0
really
cost
nice
power. Draw and then discard every single turn. That's nice. Die, which just does a 4 attack on every single person, then exhaust. I did finally get Catalyst. But I don't know if I have... Oh no, I have, that's right. I have Bouncing Flask. I do have Pain, unplayable at the end of turn. If you have 2 or fewer cards in your hand, lose 1 HP.
Yes, I also have Pain.
Dramatic Entrance. 2 attack to everybody in the row, +1 if it's first turn of combat. And then I have a couple of Defend pluses. And a couple of Defends. Dark Shackles, 2 health for every enemy that's going to attack, or 2 shield.
Yeah, energy. I have a extra energy at the start of combat, and I preserve energy between turns.
Yep. That you do. Okay. And
ready?
shuffle. Yep. Alright, what was the nonsense we were dealing with now?
We were not going to the shop. We were going the other way.
Yep.
That's about it.
That sounds right, so going to the event?
Well, we already did the event.
No,
Cards at least.
we're not going to the event. There's another event up.
Oh.
No, my point...
Oh.
Yeah, right now we both have 4 gold each. There is... Is there another shop we can go to? No, if we go right... Oh, no, there's one shop right at the end.
We could probably end at that shop.
Yeah, might as well. Just finish off whatever gold we have.
We'll go this way, we'll get a campfire, we'll get 3 encounters.
Yep. That works. Alright, let's start the first encounter and see what nonsense we're dealing with. 3 oh, good. That works. And then I need to draw...
Darkling do these days.
It is 7 cards, right? Just like in the thing, I'm pretty sure that's what it was.
You might have... Check your relic on your player board.
Oh, I have a power, but I don't have any relics that give me extra draw.
No, I mean, like, your player board itself has a relic on it.
Oh, right.
Which I think is, yeah, just extra 2 cards to start combat.
Oh, I have the extra 2 to start. I mean, it was a 5 by default, right?
Yeah.
And what, did you roll the dice?
Not yet. I'm just reading what these guys do, because I'm not sure I've seen Darklings in the card game yet. They have regrow, just like in the video game. Which
Draw
is, at the start of turn, return all dead Darklings to play with 4 HP.
Oh, good. I start with pain. That's what I wanted.
Darklings immediately revive instead of waiting a turn to revive in this.
Ooh, so... But they only have 9 HP, so it essentially means we need to kill all 3 at once.
Yep. Not that that's going to be that hard, right?
Well, I'm assuming it doesn't say how to put them down, but I'm assuming it's kill all 3 at once, like it was in the base game.
Well, yeah, because the regrow ability is a passive for the Darkling.
Mm-hmm.
So it's not the dead Darkling use it, it's the live Darklings use it.
Okay. That makes sense. Okay.
Interestingly, it says return all dead Darklings to play. I'm wondering if in more players, if we happen to get 2 Darklings, they would
Yep.
all be reviving all of them.
Yeah, because that's what we need. And then an Orb Walker with 12 HP doesn't seem very intimidating.
He's constantly...
22.
He's got 28 too. He's constantly increasing his strength no matter what he does.
Mm-hmm. So basically you want to kill the Orb Walker quickly. Alright. Let's see what the dice roll is so I know what we're dealing with. And also if you or I gets anything.
You know, this dice is too small. There we go. That's better.
Yes! I actually get something.
Well, I get to make someone weaker.
+1 energy, so I get 5 energy this turn. I like that. 5 energy and 7
Hey,
cards.
you're about to take some damage. Good luck.
Me? Yep,
Oh, that's what block you have, yep.
hang on, yeah, 5. Well, to be fair, with the way the Darkling works, it's going to take damage no matter what you roll, because it's technically the 3 as... However, if I have enough... Ah, man, I was really hoping I had the, the first turn attack everybody attack. That would have been nice.
Well, what I got.
Okay, I have...
Was always good.
For having 5 energy, I've only got 3 cards that cost energy, so... But I also have pain. It's like, I should maybe exhaust
I also
that.
have pain, but that doesn't usually help.
No, pain, I have the exhaust once per combat card. And if I'm going to use it, there's nothing else in this game there's nothing else in this fight that has status effects. So now is the time to use Blue Candle. So exhaust pain, and given the energy I have, I don't think I need anything else. So I'm just going to exhaust pain and call it a day. Alright, Blue Candle has been used for this combat. Excellent.
I can
And
flip
then...
it over to signify that.
I'll remember.
Press F while hovering.
I'll remember.
If you say so.
Start of
Rainbow seems like a good idea. Capacitor seems like a good idea. I can give somebody 1 block.
Fair. We'll see who needs it at the end.
I think that's all the block. I also get a Frost Orb.
If you need 1 more energy, I do have the ability to give you 1 more energy. I'm not going to use it because I have no reason to. I have 5 energy and don't even need that.
Oh, let's see. What do I have? I have 4 energy. This card costs 2, 3, 4. It cost me 6 energy to play my whole hand.
And you have only 4?
And I have 4.
I can give you 1 more if you want to play 5 cards. Or 5 energy worth of cards.
I mean,
if something's worth it.
This card is 0 cost, so I'm playing it anyways.
Well, yeah.
And I think I definitely need to play Rainbow. That's 2 of my energy.
Yep.
And I probably should play Capacitor. Oh wait, Capacitor is a power, isn't it?
Okay.
Oh, no, I already took that into account.
I have no
So
shivs,
as part of playing
so slice does
Capacitor,
no damage.
Force Field costs only 2, but I think I'd rather play Blizzard than Force Field. We'll see.
Yeah, I think I'm going to ignore the Darklings right now. I have a lot of area effect cards, but none are in my hand right now, so I'll probably work with you on the Orb Walker.
I could deal 3 damage to every single Darkling in the Darkling row.
That's probably a better idea, so I think the plan is for both of us to attack each other's monsters. Because I have a lot of good single target damage, but no group damage, and that's what you need for this build.
So yeah, I guess we'll just start with playing Rainbow, which goes to my exhaust pile. I get a lightning. Actually, wait. I'm not going to play Rainbow first. I'm going to play Capacitor first. Because that way I get more slots. I don't have to waste one. And now I play Rainbow. Okay, I now have 2 extra orb slots. Put that over here. So I get to channel a lightning, okay. I get to channel a frost, and I get to channel a dark.
3, 4, 5, 6. I can do 7 damage to any targets. 7 total damage this turn, and I can also get 2 block.
So I can either deal 3 damage to an entire row, or I can give myself 3 block if you give me that energy.
Yeah, only yourself. You're taking 3 damage this turn. It looks like.
I should also say I have this weakness that I get to give to somebody.
If
so I can make.
It's per attack, right?
That makes most sense on Darkling. Yes. That means he does 2 less damage.
And I can get 2 total block from dodge and roll. So it means I'll be taking 3 damage from the first Darkling in that case. Well, 5 total damage minus 2 is 3. And yeah, I'll give you setup so you have +1 energy, so I'll just give that to you.
I mean, is that a card that you're using, or is
it's a card, yeah. It's a 0-cost exhaust card.
But here's the thing, I don't think I have any use for the energy right now.
No.
So basically, I have 2 cards. For 2 energy, I can play Force Field, or for 1 energy, I can play Blizzard. So I only need that energy if I'm going to play Force Field.
Do you need you're going to take 3 damage right now. Do you have any other way of reducing damage?
I have Frost, which is giving me 1 block, which is only to me.
Yep.
And I have Good Instincts, which gives anybody 1 block.
If
I can give you 1 extra block if you give me the energy, and I just don't do any damage.
Exactly, yeah, that works.
Alright, we can do that then.
Yep. Because that way I can take less damage, hopefully.
Alright, so you give me the energy.
Yep.
I then play Force Field, which only costs 2 energy because I have 1 power in play.
Hang on.
That gives me 3 block.
Why is that song in this playlist?
And then I'm going to give you a block via Good Instincts. And because it is not an attack, it does not deal with +1 damage to you.
Hang on. Remove from playlist only. So those don't come up again.
Well, yeah, I guess I had Ice Cream anyway, so the extra energy could just save for next turn.
I'm going to double check I don't have any more. Let's hang on 1 second. I'm checking. I'm going to remove any songs from this playlist that are somebody else's theme.
What's wrong with someone else's theme?
It's just weird.
Yes, also at end of turn I get to deal 1 damage to 2 targets. Did you damage anybody?
Not yet, but I'll be doing 7 damage.
I have 2 damage I can deal to somebody end of turn. So if we wanted, we could kill one of the Darklings and you could take 3 less damage.
That is an option. That would mean I take no damage. That work for you?
Well, how much extra block do you have is the question there.
I have 2 total block.
So 2 block would deal with... Yeah, I think that's probably the best option then.
Yeah.
So I do my 2 damage to Darkling, you do your 7 damage to him. Oh wait, he's at 8. I deal 1 damage to him, you deal 7, I throw damage on someone else.
Yeah, that works.
Probably the Orb Walker, I think.
Probably the best idea.
Alright. So you deal your damage, I'll do my end of turn effects.
Essentially, if we're going... Any damage we do to the Well, no, not really, because if we get them down to 1 HP, they're not going to revive. If we get them down to 0, they'll come back with 4.
Yep.
Alright, that was like 20 songs removed because of the amount of themes he's made.
And I'm also gonna need strength.
Funny story, he's the same guy who made my theme, but my theme isn't in his albums yet because I don't think he's written an album that works with weird space lo-fi. There's another song I also commissioned that's coming shortly. We'll see when that happens. Alright. So yeah, because he's doing a 5, he's going to do 3 damage, 1 confuse, and 1 stabbing, it looks like, on you.
Yep.
And then yeah, I play dodge and roll, which gives me 2 shield, so I take -2 damage. And then I'm going to just play these, because I can.
Take into account I gave you 1 block.
Oh. Then I can give you 1 block.
I mean, if you're giving me... So if you're giving me block, maybe I should, instead of playing Force Field, I should play Blizzard and deal 3 damage to a whole row.
That works.
Which means I have 1 energy that I get to save for next turn.
Yes, that is correct. Might as well.
Okay. So I deal 3 damage to the whole row with the Darklings.
Perfect. And the good news is that means that they're effective new... Yeah, they won't regen beyond 4. And if I happen to get my... I have 2 attacks that both do 2 damage to an entire row. If I could draw them in the next turn or 2, then that entire row is wiped out.
Okay, I'm currently taking 3 damage. I'll take the 1 block myself then, instead of giving it to you.
Yep. And then if we kill this Darkling, I will take no damage if I use both of my shields. So,
currently I'm at taking 1 damage unless you're giving me block.
It depends. Essentially, who takes 1 damage, you or me?
Yep.
Because I can shield either one of us. You have a preference?
I just dealt a lot of damage. You said you could do 7 damage?
Yes.
I'm wondering if how that added up. 7, I did 3, so 10. Oh, I think we're 1 short of killing both the Darklings.
Yeah, because unfortunately I can kill... I've dealt 2 to this one so far. I can do 3 more and kill it.
I'm dealing 2 more damage at the end of turn.
Although, that's a question. Ooh, Because I'm pretty sure...
Don't kill him, he's healing.
It's also because Finisher... Ah, yeah, so that... I gotta double check this.
He's healing 2 at the end of turn, so you might as well knock him down, because otherwise he's just gonna heal back up.
It's also... Well, it's more of... I'm trying to figure out how to spread out the damage, because Finisher is 2 for each other attack you play this turn. And no, I can make this work, So I'll do the 2 damage to... I guess to the Orb Walker or the Darkling.
I can do 1 damage twice.
Basically, who do I do 2 damage to? The Orb Walker or one of the Darklings?
We need to get the Orb Walker dead eventually.
So I'll do this, and I'll just reduce it to 0. I'm not going to flip him over because he's not dead yet. So I'll put this down here. And that means he's weakened, so he does 2, and I'm shielded, so I take 0 or 1. Because who has more health, max health, you or me? It's the same, isn't it?
I have 9.
Yep.
That seems like it.
Yeah,
I think the only one who has more max health is Ironclad.
Yeah, that makes sense. And then I forget if the Watcher has less or not.
10?
Yeah, it's 10.
I can't remember.
It's not much more. And I'm betting they don't get the regen after every fight either.
Oh, they do.
They do? Regen 1 health every fight?
Yep, 1 health.
Damn.
Ironclad is very strong in that regard.
Yeah.
There's no stronger version of Ironclad's heal like there is in the video game.
That makes
all
sense.
The upgraded relics just don't exist because they made your player starting relics permanent.
Which is also not
Yeah.
There's not really a way to make them better without breaking the game balance.
Yeah, I mean...
Like how...
In the case of Defect, his alternate relic would just channel a different orb at the start of turn.
Yeah.
It's like channeling 1 plasma each turn is a better version of a lot of boss relics because there's no downside to it.
I'm going to roll a dice to decide who in the world is going to take 1 damage. You want evens or odds to take damage?
I don't know, even.
Alright, even you take damage. It's odd, I take 1 damage. Cool.
You giving me 1 block?
Yep.
Yay.
It's like, yeah, there's no way to keep us both from taking no damage, but we can have -1. Did you do any orb walker damage?
Okay, so I have two damage I could do to somebody. So do we want to damage the Darkling, or do we want to damage Orb Walker?
Orb walker. If I can get either of my attack everybody cards, we can probably kill off all 3 Darklings.
If I can just get Echo Form, then I can destroy everything.
Yes, but you gotta draw it. Remember, the most dangerous thing about relying on a single card is you need to draw that single card.
I mean, I've also got Claw in there, and Claw will let me destroy everything.
It's true.
I've got more orbs.
Alright, is that the end of the turn?
Everything. Yeah, I'm done with my turn.
Alright, I'm done with my turn. Regen's 4. And...
Energy.
Oh, right, the Darkling is going to gain 3 shield and a strength. Love that.
I don't know what I just did. Oh. That's what I did.
Oops, that's...
Yeah, so I took out some strength tokens for them. The block tokens are in the blue bag.
Yep, I accidentally drew the 5 block, which is not the same thing. Never mind, we might not be able to kill all 3 Darklings depending on what we draw. I forgot. If I'd thought of that, I would have said do damage to the Darkling.
Oh yeah, good point.
Do we maybe want to retroactively do that because we would have thought about it?
I mean, would we have? This is just your classic video game thing where you deal damage to the wrong guy and you're like, oh.
I know. It's just the advantage of card game, but, you know.
Yeah, we can cheat in card game.
Exactly. The amount of times in Slay the Spire or in what's it called, the Inscription, where I knew the mistake I made, but it's too late, and I went from full health to dead in 1 turn because I overlooked 1 mechanic is the worst. And it's give me one undo button. What?
I'm fine with dealing damage to him instead.
Mm-hmm. Because once we get that down, the Orb Walker should go down pretty quickly. So if you put Orb Walker down to 20, we'll just say that he's at 3, which effectively gives him 5. And we need to do 5 damage to everybody anyway, so that's fine.
Yeah, and I rolled a 5, so I can give someone weakness
he'll be at 20.
again.
You did a 5 again?
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Nice. Which means I have +1 energy again.
I said 20?
Because you and I both dealt 2. So I only did 2 damage to the Darkling.
Oh, okay. Well, I get to give someone weakness again. We'll find out who, based on who we're going to kill. So let's see what I've got. I've got Echo Form. Look at that. I'm playing Echo Form, definitely. And I've also got Claw, which means I'm doing 2 damage to someone. And I'll have 1 remaining energy, which I can use to... Ooh, I get 2 block with Leap.
I guess I should draw my cards. I have 6 cards, discard 1, and I have 5 energy versus the usual 4.
So I'm going to end up at 3 block.
Okay, yeah, good news. I got die. The Darklings are dead.
No, in that case, I'm staying in my row.
Yeah, there's
Leap, which lets me switch
4 damage to the entire row.
So I'm currently giving myself 3 block, I think.
Oh, and I have Dagger Spray, which is 2 damage to the entire row, if I feel like it.
Yeah, I'm scheduled to take 4 damage. Oh, wait. I need to check what order these cards came in.
I have Dark Shackles, but it's worthless right now. I also have... Oh, yeah, I can neutralize. I can weaken the Orb Walker, by the way.
I'm supposed to have this. Which
yeah, just...
I think...
Die is 4 exhaust. Dagger Spray is 2 exhaust. It's fine. No reason to play Dark Shackles, because no one's attacking me. And unfortunately, both the defends are not defend plus, so I can't give you any shield.
Yeah, so I'm getting... So here's the question.
Mm-hmm.
How much block can you give yourself? Because I could switch rows.
I can
deal with 4 damage.
What?
Can you deal with 4 damage?
I get 2... I can... Yes. 4 block total.
The only downside to me switching rows is that would give you the gold reward instead of me, and you can't get gold.
It's 1 gold. It's fine.
Well, that's 1 gold.
You're right, but... I'm
so
thinking
I'm
of...
do 2 damage to someone.
Yeah, I'm gonna
get Echo Form.
I'm gonna kill the Darkling just to get them out of the way.
Here's my Echo Form. I'm gonna get a total of 3 block, it looks like. So either I'll take 1 damage if I stay where I'm at.
And it turns out it did actually matter which one if we do the 2 damage, because would have had to do... Well, I guess we would have had to do 1 damage to the Darkling, so in the end I don't think the damage mattered too much.
I mean, I have 2 lightning damage I'll do at the end of the turn.
Yeah, it would have broken through either way, so...
Oh wait, I'm giving weakness.
Die, die, die.
Orb Walker's weakness. I can tank the 3 damage.
Oh, here's the other thing. I have neutralized, so he's gonna have a second weakness.
Oh, well, look at that.
Because I have no reason not to use it on him now.
Well, I've got 1 energy left. I'm gonna play Leap, which will give me 2 block.
Where is weakness?
There's Black Bag.
There, because weakness is he loses 1 per turn, correct?
I think you can only use 1 weakness per attack.
Oh,
So not
yeah.
per turn. It's all these stay around until the attack happens.
Okay. Okay.
Weakness is deal -1 per sword on the next attack, then remove a weakness token.
That makes sense. So in that
So I
case,
still one more thing.
you don't need to swap at all?
Nope, I'm gonna stay in my row.
Okay, that works. Keep the gold.
Let's see. It was this button. Yes.
Discard. Where's discard hand? It's right there. Duh. Oh wait, no. I need to exhaust die because that's a one-time attack. But I'm not using Dark Shackle, so it'll just be discarded. Cool. Unfortunately, there was some overkill damage, which I couldn't help. If I wanted to kill both of these, because otherwise I would have just done 2 damage to the Orb Walker. So.
All right.
Not
I gained
really
a red
big
cube.
deal.
I'm playing Claw. I get to deal 2 damage to him because +1 damage.
I just realized I forgot to discard 1 card, but I didn't play one of them, so it's fine. I'll
And
just say that's how I
then
discarded.
discard my injury. End of turn. I do 2 damage.
Nice.
He's gonna gain strength. We'll deal with that in a second. Double check.
Oh, did you
No
account for
other
the strength and the damage?
Yep.
Oh,
So
he
he's
gains
dealing
2
4
strength.
damage -1 to me. I get my frost shield, so I have 3 block.
But he does, and then this cancels out the strength, right?
Yep. Well, effectively, the strength is +1 and the weakness is -1.
Yep.
So
He removes 1.
he loses a strength, weakness. He gains a strength.
So now I need to get this guy
Strength coming
dead.
out. Maybe I need to flip the strength bag around. Would that make them come out the right way?
Maybe.
No. All the strength is coming
They're
out
just upside
facing the wrong
down.
way.
Okay, is this
Yeah.
new turn?
Almost. So he gets a second strength. I need to remember to draw my days
Mm-hmm.
and put it on my deck.
Yep.
And now it's a new turn.
Okay.
Okay.
Anything good? Not bad. I got Piercing Wail, which is 1 block, 1 weaken on everyone.
I got Scrape and I have no 0-cost cards to use it with.
What was the dice roll?
5 again.
Again?
This dice is rigged.
I mean, I'm not going to complain too much. I have Defend Plus, so I can give,
I'm gonna give Orbrocko has 1 weakness. I'm gonna give him a second weakness.
Same.
He's just eternally weak.
I'm going to give him another weakness.
Oh wait, I forgot. I have Frozen Core that gives me 1 block end of turn.
Mm-hmm. Ooh, what am I not spending? Or what am I discarding? I should maybe discard...
Actually, remember way back at the beginning of the game when you were asking, should I take 1 damage or you take 1 damage?
Yep.
I have a free end of turn block.
Oh.
So I shouldn't have taken any damage, so you have 1 more health.
Okay, cool. Also, take away one of his weaknesses. I forgot I need to discard a card, so I'm discarding the one that only does 1 weaken, because whatever. He won't live long enough to matter.
Last
So
turn I
discard
used all
that.
my energy, right?
Okay, Adrenaline, gain 2 energy.
Yeah.
So I have hit the energy cap, because I'm pretty sure... I'll say I spent it first, so I did a strike. It's fine.
So yeah, I can give anybody 4 block, and it's probably going to be me because I'm the guy getting attacked.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, it makes sense.
Before I do that, I think the best card I have is Scrape. I have no 0-cost cards, unfortunately.
So
I'm
I
gonna play
have
Scrape.
7 effective
I do
energy.
2 damage to him. Oops. And then I do another 2 damage because of Echo Form.
He also takes 3 poison.
And then I'm gonna strike him.
1, 2, 3, 4.
Let's see. So that's
5.
Scrape. That's Strike.
He takes 5 damage, and if you need extra block, I can give you 2 more block, which I'm going to anyway because I have the energy for it.
Oh, if you give me block anyways, I'm gonna save my energy because.
Yeah.
So in terms of block.
Yep,
I have
I
one
don't
from
save
the
energy
draw.
turn over turn, so it's better for me to use my energy card and you to save.
So you
yours.
gave me 2 block, you said?
Yes.
So I get 2 block from you.
And then I also dealt 5 damage and gave him 3 poisoned.
So I'll get 2 block end of turn. He has 2 strength, 3 damage, 1 weakness, so he's doing 4.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah, with your 2 block and my 2 block, I'll be perfect, so I don't need to play any block.
And he's down to 15 health.
So I'll just discard all of this. This gets exhausted. Probably just return them back to that pile. He dazes me again.
And I'm going to get Catalyst next turn, so he's dead next turn.
Have you done the poison to him yet?
I gave him 3 poison, so he just takes 3 damage, I believe.
Oh, yeah.
And then does the poison go away or no? I forget.
It stays there.
Yeah, he's dead next turn. I'm going to draw Catalyst. I've only got 5 cards left to draw, so I'm guaranteed to draw Catalyst.
Next turn, I drew a 4. Finally, it's a different number.
Plus 1 draw, the other one. Yeah, this is really nice for me, because that means I draw 7 cards. 5, then...
3 energy. So yeah, I can... You know, I'm going to play Skim, and because of Echo Form, I get to draw... It gets doubled, because all the other cards in my hand are trash.
Yep. Well, he's...
Skim.
He's dead. I have Catalyst, which doubles the poison.
Well, I just drew 6 cards. So...
you want more? I can use Predator, 3 attack, any player draws 2 cards.
I mean, I just drew 6 cards. So
have
I
8.
think I'm good.
You can have 8.
Like, I don't need Fusion right now, because we're about to kill him, aren't we?
Oh yeah.
Oh, he should have 1 more strength. Not that it matters.
No, it doesn't matter. He's taking 2 damage from Dagger Spray. And then 2 damage from Dramatic Entrance.
I get a Frost Orb, that's not any damage.
And then 3 damage from Predator.
So I'm dealing at least 4 damage to him, and then Claw means I deal another 3.
Yep, and then Poison. So he's going to take 6 more damage at the end of this turn.
So I'm dealing 4 damage to him right now.
Yep, he's dead. Because he should actually be... This should be gone. He should be at 0.
I can give him 1 more damage if needed, so we good?
He is over dead.
Alright, let's see what your reward you get. You get a potion and a draw, I get a coin. And a card.
Potion and 1 card. Okay, fine. Okay.
I need to return my deck to the discard pile.
That was definitely our hands working well. All the to be fair, it also helped that we rolled so many 5s and 4s, which is my Gremlin Horn.
Yeah, 4s are useless for me. I get an advantage with every other number, but not 4.
Whereas 4 is plus 1 draw for me, and I will never complain about an extra draw. Alright, plus 1 potion.
I get everything except my starting lightning removed.
I have 1 vulnerable potion.
You got a vulnerable potion?
Yep.
And then my card reward. I get to choose Chaos, Scrape, or Glacier.
Ooh, I get Poison Stab. I think I'm taking that.
So either I can get
Although also
Glacier,
the other 2 are also good. Ooh.
Glacier is
actually no, not really.
2 energy. Scrape is another one that pairs very well with Claw.
I don't care about Defect. Deflect. I don't need more Defend, especially because I would rather draw the good defects. So the question... Ooh, I guess that's it. The question is, what are these upgrading to? Because I have 1 more upgrade, so do I want upgraded Poison Stab or upgraded Slice?
Well, upgraded Glacier is very nice. I think I'm going to take Glacier.
Okay, that's what I figured.
I just feel like we need more block in our life.
Whereas upgraded Slice is 2 damage, 1 if I have it. So do I want 1 more damage or 1 more poison? Yeah. Poison Stab is always going to be 2 damage, and it's damage over time that'll linger. Although Slice is free, so there's that.
Oh yeah, we're about to go to a campfire, so whatever you get, you can upgrade if you want.
It's true, but I also can upgrade anything else in my deck, and there's probably better upgrades than one of these.
That's true.
Whereas I'm upgrading... Whenever I get upgrades for free because of my Molten Egg. So I'm going to do the Poison Stab because even though it costs 1 energy, it's going to be a lot of damage over time. Sorry, Slice, you're an amazing card. I've got one of you, but I don't have a Poison Stab. Also, Poison Stab complements Catalyst. Alright.
Alright, now I need to decide what I'm upgrading. So, you done to make your decision?
Yep. Yes.
Alright, we move to Campfire. So, you could upgrade a card, or you could heal, and I don't think either of us have any.
Neither of us needs to heal.
Alright, so upgrading. First off, what is... Oh, remind me, what is Echo Form's upgrade? Is that any good?
Mm-hmm.
Echo Form, I think it's just... Yeah, it removes Ethereal, but I'm basically playing Echo Form every time it shows up, so I'm not sure I need that.
Let's see here. I think the easiest thing to do here is to draw my entire deck and then discard anything that's already upgraded.
Yep, that's
which
what I
I
do.
forget how to tell how they're upgraded.
Green text at the top.
Okay.
And I also discard if I have duplicates of cards. I discard all copies except one. That makes it a little easier to view.
Fair. Tools of the Trade Plus. Also, yeah, I think it says Plus, so Adrenaline Plus, which is was such a good investment.
Yeah, it was a plus and it has green text. Alright, is that
Defend
everything?
Plus.
I've got Defends I can discard. And almost certainly I don't... Actually, if I upgrade Strike, mine becomes 0 cost, don't they?
Yeah, whereas mine just become 1 damage, which
strike
anything
plus
is better.
1 damage.
Yeah, exactly.
An upgraded Strike for me both costs less energy and does more damage.
Mm-hmm. Pain can't be upgraded, although that'd be really funny.
I mean, I think Pain can be upgraded. That's just part of life.
Not in the game, it can't.
Oh, what else we got? Stack plus 1 block? That's kind of weak.
Alright.
Stack already does so much block for me.
Oh, and I forgot I should upgrade the Poison Stab.
Static Discharge.
Which means... Where's the
Static
HP?
Discharge is crazy when upgraded. Static Discharge means lightning does plus 1 damage end of turn, and upgraded means they do plus 2 damage end of turn. So my lightning orb will be doing 3 damage apiece.
No, this is the Slay the Spire experience, trying to decide which card to upgrade.
Yep.
I have 12 options that could work. Dark Shackle...
The next time will be easier because we've already seen the upgrades. At this point, it's been, what?
Yeah, and there's one more. Yeah,
2
there's...
months since we last played?
Yep. Yeah, it's been a
say
while.
no on Echo Form. Is Rainbow worth upgrading?
Okay, Dark Shackle upgraded isn't terrible. I'll put that on the main. It's good if there's a group of enemies, but it's also just... Even at minimum, it's 3 block versus 2, which isn't the worst thing. Dramatic Entrance, I'm pretty sure I know what this is going to be. Oh, never mind, no. Yeah, no, Dramatic Entrance is not happening. Plus...
But yeah, if you were expecting it to be it's innate, I don't think innate's in this game.
Oh, no, not that. I don't think so, but even if it was, yeah, no, I didn't think that. It's 2 damage to everybody, plus 1 first turn, and that upgrades to plus 3 per turn. I was like, that's nice, but I have to draw it first turn, and the odds of that, I draw 7 on the first turn out of 27. So the odds are basically... That'll only be useful 1 out of 4 combats. So 1 combat, the rest of the game, I'll do plus 2 damage to a row. Hopefully the enemy even has a row. That's not worth it. Versus a card I can theoretically play more. Setup I can already guess. Yep, that's plus 2 energy to any player. Not the worst idea.
Yeah, upgraded Claw. Honestly, I think upgrading my strikes is worth more than upgrading claws, just because I have, whatever my fancy,
Predators probably, yep, plus 1 damage.
I still find it odd that Defect gets lower energy cost, but Silent does it for his strikes.
Mm-hmm.
I feel like Silent would also benefit from
Piercing Wail is plus 2 defend, so that's probably the better option versus Dark Shackles, maybe. I already know what Defend Plus does.
Version of this. I draw a card.
Dagger Spray is, yep, 3 versus 2. That's
Upgraded
nice.
Glacier. Does that get cheaper energy? No, just more block.
Dodge and roll is... I'm guessing I know what this does.
And what's this one?
Okay, yeah. If I'm going to upgrade a defend, I'd rather upgrade dodge and roll than upgrade defend.
I got so many cards I can upgrade to give me +1 draw when I use their effect, which is nice in theory.
Yep.
But I don't really have the energy to use that much draw.
That's an option.
Now, upgrading Good Instincts gives me a 0 cost
damage,
2 block to any player, which is a
and
solid
then this
choice.
is 2 daggers. Yeah, same thing here. I'm not
now,
really
is
a dagger
defend
build.
2 block? Yeah, to any player. So defend is just inferior to Good Instincts in terms of upgrading. Alright, what have I not looked at yet? Evoke an orb. Ooh. Wait. What's the difference? Oh, 0 energy. That's nice.
Okay, I've narrowed it down to 6 options. Setup is normally 1 energy to any player. I can upgrade it to 2. Dodge and roll is normally 2 different shields that I can give to any player. I can upgrade it to 3. Piercing Wail is an entire group of enemies. It gives me 1 shield. I can upgrade it to 3. And now that I think about it now. Dagger Spray goes from 2 damage to all enemies to 3 damage to all enemies, which can be helpful. But I think the winner is probably Catalyst. Goes from doubling poison to tripling poison.
So I can choose, if I do Rainbow, I remove the exhaust from it, which my deck is probably too large to take advantage of that, really.
Mm-hmm.
I could do Good Instincts, which gives
How many cards do you have in your deck?
Player instead of 1.
So
21.
Okay,
Oh,
yeah.
27.
Yeah.
We did go through my whole deck last combat.
Yep. Whereas I did.
Before that was I was dazed every turn.
I had to shuffle last combat, so. And keep in mind that we do have the big boss coming up. I'm assuming there's no equivalent of the door in this game, or of the big boss.
Oh wait, Danu and Deku. Yeah, that's an interesting one.
I'm assuming there's no equivalent of the big bad in this game.
Oh, there is. The heart.
Do we need to kill every single enemy, or is it just automatic?
Oh, you mean like minions?
No, like, how do we fight the heart?
Oh, I didn't enable the thing which gives us the heart keys.
Didn't think so.
So technically this game we don't have the heart.
Yeah, that's what I
But
thought.
we could just decide we're fighting the heart anyways.
If we want to see what it's like, possibly. Although, to be fair, it wouldn't exactly be fair because we'd be a little weaker. We'll
so
see.
yeah, basically my choices are upgrade Fusion, which makes it cheaper, and that gives me 1 energy each turn. Or upgrade Static Discharge, which change it from +1 to each lightning to +2 to each lightning.
Ooh, that's a lot of damage extra.
Yeah.
If you're drawing a lot of lightning, that's good.
I don't have a ton of lightning, but
it's a power, right?
I get a huge damage boost, or I get a huge energy boost.
And I guess that's question is, given that, well, I guess, here's the thing, your energy rolls over.
That's true.
So an energy boost, even any energy you don't spend, you can keep carrying over. So that's a help.
The other option is I can make some 1-cost card 0 cost, which Strike is the one that benefits from it the most, because 0-cost attacks deal +1 damage.
True, but +1 energy per turn is effectively the same thing, but it's for any card of choice.
Well, it's basically a question of do I want to do more damage, or do I want to make Fusion easier to play?
True, but here's the thing, at the end of the day, that's 1 damage for free, whereas +1 energy could be anything that costs 1 energy.
I think Fusion is probably the choice, just because 2 energy to get +1 energy per turn just is very hard to play. But 1 energy for +1 energy each turn is...
Yeah, that's a power, right?
Yeah.
Yep.
They changed Fusion from an orb to a power.
Oh yeah, that makes sense.
It's just simpler that way.
Okay, out of these... Setup doesn't feel necessary, because you've got your ridiculous energy bill. It goes to 1 more energy, that's whatever. 1 energy across the entire combat. Dark Shackles, situationally useful if I happen to draw it and I'm fighting that many enemies. Maybe once the entire game it'll be useful.
Now, I guess we should decide after the next battle whether we're going to fight the heart. Because if we are, we'll get 1 more shop. So it's probably better for us to fight the elite instead of going for the shop now.
And we could cheat and be like, okay, we'll fight the hard version of the elite then, if we can do that. I don't know if we can.
If this was the board game. I could definitely arrange that.
But
Because we're on Tabletop Simulator, I'm not sure where I'd have to peek through to get that.
yeah, that's fair.
I could always, though, upgrade it from the 2-player version to the 3-player version, though.
True. But do we have enough people for the Rose is the problem.
It's not going to change Rose, probably. It would change his health.
Ah, valid. Oh yeah, do I want one extra block sometimes? I don't feel like we're really in danger of losing health nearly as often, whereas killing things faster feels the way to go here.
We are going to fight Danu and Deku soon, so...
And do they have immunity to status effects in this version?
I don't know.
Does that even exist in this game?
So Danu's ability is to summon Deka. That's all it says on this card. And I think this guy over here must be Deka. Yeah. Deka is going to daze us and... What's that green symbol? Oh, he's going to daze us and slime us.
The important thing is, unless they say something about removing vulnerability, I think poison's the way to go, because that damage will just keep stacking, and Catalyst triple versus double is a lot of damage over the course of the boss fight. I'm upgrading Catalyst. It's the meme option, but I think it's the correct option. If I need to, on the next campfire, I'll do Dagger Spray, and that'll call it a day. Cool. Alright.
Are we ready?
Ready?
We are now entering combat again.
Yay.
Regular guys. We're gonna fight the Maw and the Transient. So
Ooh.
the Transient, he does 99 damage, or has 99 health. So we're gonna need... If we want to actually try to kill the Transient, we're gonna need this guy. Although practically he's like the video game Transient where
yeah. You're not killing him. He's dead in 4 turns.
He's dead in 4 turns.
I feel like...
And he does 15 damage on the last turn.
Which is an instant... Also, again, like the Transient, who does 60 on 1 turn, which will usually kill you.
Instead of giving him weakness when you damage him, like giving him negative strength, you just gain block when you damage him.
Yeah, that makes sense. That's easier, because of how they... Because there's no mechanic for loses attack.
I think that block also doesn't have a maximum.
Yep.
So you just place multiple cubes on it to keep track. Unlike energy, where they actually can.
Yeah, if it did have a maximum, then the Transient would just be mean, because that's guaranteed 7 damage. Alright, so let's draw 7. What did I say?
I keep pressing the wrong 5 to draw 5 cards. We get 3, which means I draw 3 cards.
Nice, and I only have 4 energy, but that's kind of fine. Alright, what do I have to work with? I have Poison Blade, that feels good. Oh, and 3 also... Oh, wait, no. Right, the Maw weakens everyone first turn. Whatever.
I have 4 energy. That's interesting. Wait, I'm weakened first turn?
No, I am.
Oh, you're at the Maw.
I got the Maw.
Oh, no, he weakens everybody because of that symbol.
Oh, right, duh. But it's last, so he won't weaken you until after the Transient attacks. So we need to give you enough shield to survive 6, or we need to attack the Transient. I feel like attacking is the way to go here.
Yeah, so here's the thing. I've got a lot of great starting cards for... I've got 3 powers that I could play right now by spending all my energy, but then I'm dealing no damage to him.
That's okay.
I can also deal up to 1 damage.
I can deal...
So here's the thing.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 damage to him.
Oh, that's perfect then. So in that case, I just play all my powers.
I also can play a Weaken on him if you like. But I feel like I'm gonna play that on the Maw instead, because his next turn he'll be doing 3 attacks.
Oh
so he's
yeah,
gonna
definitely weaken the Maw.
Yep, that means I'll take 1 shield I don't need, but it's fine. So for case, 1 energy, I weaken the Maw.
Although when I play Heat Sinks, whenever I play a power, I draw 2 cards.
True.
So I'm gonna draw a bunch of new cards with other powers. Who knows what they'll be?
And then second, Blade Dance gets me 2 daggers. Cloak and Dagger gets me a dagger. That's 3.
Oh, it's Echo Form. I don't have enough energy to play it.
How much do you need?
2.
Damn it, I have setup. I can give you 1.
Goodbye, Echo Form. We probably don't need this combat.
No, Not with transient. This fight's not going to last that more than 4 turns.
With the extra energy, I could play Rainbow, but I think it's probably better to keep
And
capacitor
then Poison Stab is 1 damage and 2 poison. I'm going to do the damage to the Maw because it needs it.
If I put capacitor in play, then that means I'll have more orb slots, as opposed to Rainbow will immediately get me some orbs.
Mm-hmm. Keep in mind, you will be weakened next turn, so we'll need to do extra damage to the transient. To make it
how much damage have you done to the transient so far?
So far I have done none. However, now, Slice. 2 plus 1, so 3 so far. So you're getting 3 block. I'll use this so we can keep track of how much damage we deal, essentially. So that's 3 so far. And then if I use Setup, which I think I'm going to, because I don't think combat will last long enough or it'll be relevant, I can give you +2 defend. Which means I can save my shivs for later.
So I'm going to get 1 block already.
Yep.
And I then have a choice of whether I want to play Rainbow if you give me energy. And if I do that, I'll get a 2nd block.
Mm-hmm.
Oh yeah, Rainbow's going to give me a Lightning Orb. I should do that.
Yep.
So if you give me the energy, I'll play Rainbow.
I'll do that then. I'll give you the energy, which means that I'm doing 3 damage to the transient. Tell me how much block you'll have at the end, and I can spend shivs. But I want to keep at least 1 shiv in case I get the ability. I have a couple of abilities that if I have a shiv, I do more damage. So I want to keep at least 1 shiv in my deck, or my hand.
I'll have 2 block from my own deck.
Okay. Then...
And then...
And I dealt 3 damage, so you'll have 5 block.
I think I'll keep the ongoing block over the ongoing lightning. Actually, no, the ongoing lightning's just stronger.
Yes.
So I'm invoking the frost. So yeah, I have 2 block at the end of my turn, and however many block you give me.
And then the lightning will do damage and give you more block.
That is true.
Since
I'll be dealing 4 damage to get 4 more block.
Mm-hmm.
So honestly, I don't think I need any block from you.
Nope.
So if you can spend that block doing something else instead, that's better.
Because it was 3 damage. Then I would attack the Maw instead, I think. And also 1 because I used Poison Blade on him. Alright.
Am I doing anything else? I did my lightning.
So you're able to get 6 total block just from the transient attacking?
I've already got 2 block from my Ice Orb and from my Frozen Core.
Well,
and
then...
I'll attack him twice for 4 damage.
Okay. Then I did 5 damage to the Maw, plus 2 more for poison at the end of my turn.
And that means no capacitor, sadly.
Mm-hmm.
And no Echo Form. Echo Form is gone.
Oh well.
And I discard 6 cards.
Oof.
The reason why I discard 6 cards is because I drew the extra 3 at the start of my turn. Yep. And now every time I play a power, I draw 2 cards. So I just draw.
And you take no damage from transients, so nothing happens to you.
Let's see. I deal 4 damage to him.
Yep.
We may kill him. He's down to 95.
We're not gonna kill him.
We may kill him.
Here's the problem. We're both weakened now. Thank you, Maw.
It's just weakness.
Yeah, but weakness does double damage. Or vulnerable, I mean. Now we can vulnerable. So each of us has a vulnerable, so keep in mind you will take double damage from all attacks.
Yeah, that's fun.
Yeah.
Which means I'm taking 18 damage. Oh boy.
Mm-hmm. That's going to be a lot to deal with. Here's the thing. I have a vulnerable potion.
So you can make someone else vulnerable.
I can make Transient vulnerable if we need. Or I can make the Maw vulnerable. Because right now, he's doing 6 damage to me, the Maw is. Which isn't lethal, but is obnoxious.
Before we decide what we're doing, let me roll the dice. 3. I get to draw 3 cards.
Alright, I draw 5. Oof, that's not fun. I like drawing.
So I get 4 block automatically.
Please get me... No. Ooh. Dramatic Entrance, Dark Shackles. With my 4 energy, I'm not doing much this turn.
Good news. I got Claw, and Scrape. So I'm going to get to play Claw 3 times. And
good.
I got Zap, so I'll get a Lightning.
That's good, because I'm not doing much.
So do whatever you need to block in your own. I can also block for you. I can give you 3 block if you need.
I could use the 3 block, because that'll let me take no damage this turn.
Okay, so I need... The big question is how much damage am I going to take?
I'm going to be... how much you're going to take?
I mean, I need to figure out some numbers.
I can do 4 damage total. Unfortunately,
so
I drew one of the worst decks I could have drawn.
Oh, I have 3 energy. Ooh, I got dual cast.
Hey, look, Dark
So
Shackles would have technically
cast.
helped, but not really.
Is that my 3? Yeah, I'm playing 7 cards this turn.
Cool.
Well, 8. So this is going to be great.
Good, that's good, because I'm playing 4 cards this turn, and they're not the best cards.
Okay, so in order to make this work best, I think the first thing I need to do is play dual cast. And I'm going to evoke my Dark Orb twice. And Dark does 3 damage plus 1 per power, so I deal 10 damage to a target of my choice.
Oh, right, when weaken attacks vulnerable, they cancel each other out, so that, yeah.
So I just did 10 damage to the transient and gained 10 block. So yeah, we're off to a good start. Now I get to start clawing him.
Yep, let me know how much damage you're dealing, and I'll play my cards from there.
Alright, so I'm clawing him. This is going to deal 2 damage. And I'm going to need a second block cube. And then I claw him. This is going to deal 3 damage.
Yeah, that was really mean of the game to be like, oh, here, transient plus weak plus vulnerable.
And then I scrape him.
Because on most enemies, that's going to be maybe 4 or 5 damage. But on the transient, oof. The good news is, next turn, all the Maw does is buff self, so I can potentially ignore the Maw and focus on the transient if I need to.
Yeah, so I spent 2 energy. And then I get to play Claw, which does 4 damage. And I gain 4 block.
How much block you up to?
And then I channel 1 lightning. I am up to 21 block. And
Cool.
I've even done my 6 damage under turns. I'll have 27 block.
Okay, yeah, you don't need it. I'll attack them all.
I'm giving you 1 block.
So that's... oh, just 1?
Do you want another 3 block?
That'll let me take no damage rather than 1 damage, so I would like the 3
Okay, so
if
I will
possible.
spend my last energy to give you 3 more block.
Just so I take no damage would be nice. And I'm going to use my attacks on the Maw instead of on the transient, because we're not killing the transient, no offense.
I mean, I get to deal 6 damage to someone.
So,
But
the Maw...
you want 6 damage on the Maw?
if possible, because I don't think... if we could have killed the transient, great, but I don't think that's happening.
Let me double check. The last damage I did to the Maw was...
2 from Dagger Spray. 3,
yeah,
4
Claw.
from Dramatic Entrance.
So the Claw did 4 damage.
You would need
If I
2
wanted
more
to-
really lucky things.
1...
Whereas the catch is the Maw is getting +2 strengthen.
Okay, I'm doing 3 less damage to the transient and dealing 3 more damage to the Maw. So one of my claws, I'm just moving who I attacked.
Yeah.
Which means I gain 3 less block. I only have 18 block now.
Exactly enough, that works.
And now I deal 6 damage to the Maw.
Cool. And then the Maw takes 2 poison damage and is down to just 10 health.
Oh, I get my end of turn block.
Good.
19 block. Okay, that's my turn.
Next
You know what
turn.
yours?
Yep. Turn
Okay,
3.
so the Maw is not dealing damage this turn.
Yep, so it's kind of irrelevant. Ooh,
I
4.
get my 5 cards. 4 is the one that's useless to me.
4 gets me an extra card. I appreciate that. Especially if I can get... ooh, it got me Catalyst. That's nice. Catalyst triples poison now. The Maw's dead. Because here's what I can do. I'll play Catalyst on the Maw. It has 6 poison. It takes 6 this turn, 6 next turn, it's dead. We can ignore the Maw and focus entirely on the transient.
So Force Field costs 1 less energy for each power I have in play.
Nice.
So I should just play a power. So now I have 3 in play, and now Force Field's free.
Thank you, Catalyst. I knew you would come in handy.
So yeah, I play Force Field. It gives me 3 block.
That's 1. And then
I'm assuming you don't need any block
left.
right now, right?
No.
You killed them all?
He'll be dead next turn, but it doesn't matter either way. He's doing no damage this turn.
Okay. So
Depending on circumstances, it's not impossible. We'll do a lot of damage to the Transient. I don't think we're killing it this turn. If we had another turn, maybe.
Well, let's just see. I'm gonna play Cool-Headed, which means I channel 1 Frost.
5 energy. 2 more
And by
cards.
channeling the 1 Frost, I evoke a Lightning, which means I deal 4 damage to the Maw.
Cool. I have 5 energy. And I have 5 cards that do damage. Okay.
Oh no, I only deal 2
Oh,
damage.
nice. Good news. I got Finisher.
So the
And
just
you want to know the fun thing? You want to know how much damage I'm about to do? Finisher does... Okay.
Blizzard, 3 damage. I gain
1,
3 block.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6.
Okay. What were we saying?
Strike, strike, strike. Dagger, dagger, dagger. That's 6 damage. And then Finisher is 2 damage for every attack you've played this turn, including daggers. So that's 18 damage to the Transient.
Right now?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, so I can deal... I'm going to be dealing 4 more
10.
damage to him later.
Cool. So you get 18 shield, so you're fine this turn. That's all of my stilettos, so I have to return those now.
Oh no, I only have 26 block. However, will I survive?
No idea.
I deal 4 more damage to him.
And I played 1 defense, so I have 1 block. Doesn't matter.
Look, I have 30 block.
His weaken is gone.
I'm going to save my 1 energy instead of playing a defend to get 1 more block.
Poison.
Oh wait, I get my end of turn block. Look at that. And my other end of turn block. I have 32 block.
Hello, Banana. Welcome to card game Slay the Spire. The Maw has 2 strength, so next turn he's going to do 8 damage. Except he's going to be dead. Not this turn. I just dealt the poison. Next turn, because poison takes effect before the enemy turn, he'll be dead. So the question is, how much damage can we deal to the Transient on the final turn?
Did you already deal the poison damage for this turn?
Yes.
Okay.
My turn's over.
My turn is also over. I have 32 block.
And you took the vulnerable already, so that can go away.
Yep.
As can mine.
If you just press number pad 0, it goes away.
Oh, okay, cool.
I added a little tool for that.
My guess is, yeah, we're not doing 51 damage this turn, I don't think.
Nonsense. You'd have to believe in
I
us.
already did my big damage turn. I don't think I'm going to be able to pull another one off. Even though I am drawing... Oh, what's the roll?
6, which means I get to make him weaker.
I'll be drawing every single card except for 1, although I get Predator if I choose.
We already did 12, right? We're on 15? Yeah.
Yeah. The catch is I have 4 energy. Yeah, this is trying to replicate an entire roguelike deck building video game into a card game. It is hella confusing. Okay, I've got Bouncing Flask, Oh, I have Neutralize, but that won't really do more than 1. But still, it's free damage, so might as well.
Alright, the dice is on 6. Might as well do this. So I just got my Chaos.
Oh, did you weaken him already?
Yeah.
Oh, cool, because I did too.
That puts me at 1 block.
I did 1 damage, you have 2 block.
I played a power last turn. That should have done things.
Oops.
Too late for that.
I see no reason to give you dodge and roll. That's not worth it, so I played the Neutralize.
If I do this, he takes 6 damage. Might as well.
Will he take more damage if I played... Let's see. Bouncing Flask will do 3 damage. Die will do 4 damage. And then I can do a strike for 5, so that's the more useful play. Do you want more cards?
Oh, I love more cards.
What?
So I have exactly 5 energy worth of cards right now. And one of them is draw 3 cards. So if you want to give me cards before I play that...
Because how much energy do you have?
5 energy. And most of my cards aren't that great.
Well, the thing is, it depends.
Or do you want the cards yourself?
It depends. I'm not sure if I happen to draw something free that it's good, or I draw really good. I'm gonna do it myself. I'm gonna use it myself.
I spent 1 energy to draw more cards.
Okay,
I
yeah.
got a zap.
Because
Zap is great.
I could get something better than Strike at least, so I'll do that. All right, so
something better than Channel Frost because I can channel Lightning instead.
Was it Defend Plus? Whatever.
I'm just getting Defends, or just getting. Unfortunately, this is the time I drew all my strikes, so this turn is going to be very mediocre.
That's fine. And did I do... Oh, come on. I got both my Defend Pluses.
Alright, how much damage are you doing to him?
I just dealt 3, so you take 3 more block. And then die is 4. So you get 4 more block. And then pound for pound, probably the best thing I can do is give you my Defend Plus or my Dodge and Roll, which will give you +2 Defend.
Well, I mean, I currently have 4 energy. Sure. I'm gonna be dealing 6 damage to him at least.
Fair.
Yeah, that'll be fine.
Whereas my only... Okay. I could do a Strike, which does 1 more damage, which I might as well do.
How much? So 4 energy.
Oh, I'm discarding a Defend
1, 2,
Plus.
3, 4. Yeah, we'll do it that way.
Should have been shuffled
so
in, but it's what I drew, so it didn't matter.
I evoke my Dark. I gain 2 block.
I will say this game is less confusing if you were here when we only had 10 cards in our decks. Now there's a lot of mechanics.
Okay, I gain block. I play Zap. I evoke my Ice.
You get 1 more. I played Strike. You get 1 more block.
You give me another block?
Yep, from Strike.
Okay. I have 2 energy left. I'll just strike twice.
And then that was
block.
everything.
He takes
so
2 damage.
Discard hand.
Okay. I'm out of energy.
Fair.
End of turn.
How much damage?
I deal 6 damage to him.
Cool.
I gain 6 block. So I'm at 21 block, and he is weakened. So I take no damage.
Okay.
It's 7 block more
the
than
Maw takes 6 poison damage and has 4 health left. The Maw dies.
Oh wait, you did him poison damage? I get another 6 block.
No, on the Maw. That's how he died.
So, we were 33 short from killing the Transient.
Yeah. I could have done like 2 extra damage to the Transient. We weren't killing him with the cards we had.
Echo Form not been on the 1 turn I drew it, we probably could have killed the Transient.
Yeah, for sure, for sure.
I drew Echo Form on the 1 turn where I didn't draw it at the start of my turn, I drew it mid-turn was the problem.
Yep. When you were already out of energy and I couldn't give you enough to make it worth it.
But yes, for those who have just joined and are confused,
good luck.
Basically, the way this game works. Actually, are we about to do another enemy?
I don't.
We're about to do a campfire, so I should probably explain it before I put these guys away.
Mm-hmm.
Basically, the way this game works is enemies all have an attack they're doing. It's either randomized or they have attacks they do in order. So we know exactly what they're going to do. They're either going to attack us, or they're gain buffs, or give us debuffs. Okay. And then we can play different cards to either attack them or to gain block to avoid their attacks.
Deku and Dono are multiple targets, correct?
Yes.
Okay, so probably the most damage I'll be able to do is if I upgrade my Dagger Spray. That'll let me do 2 extra damage every time I draw it.
Also, I get 2 coins, you get nothing, because if you are a poor guy.
Yep, and do I get a card or no?
You do.
Oh,
you both get a card.
Then maybe the card I draw will be even better at the campfire. Let's find out. My options are... Accuracy. Ooh! Accuracy.
The game is telling me I should take Claw. My options are Claw, or Channeling More Frost.
I don't think you're supposed to be able to do the same card twice.
Well, here's the thing. The Claw pack has 4 copies. You're supposed to put 4 copies of Claw in there for a balance.
Oh, damn. These are all good options. Not Distraction. Distraction is expensive. Not worth it. Not taking Distraction. Accuracy. Shibs do +1 damage. Well-laid plans. Retain 1 card every turn. Ooh. Ooh. I think I have enough. Let's check deck here. How many... we'll go through the entire deck at least once. Different piece version. Unsure how multiple component works here. Oh yeah, the numbers are very different. Maximum health for players is 10, and the damage for the player scale, but they very much simplified things to make it work on a deck version.
Instead of it being like 30 to 70 health for enemies have like 20 health at most. So like the transient having 99 health is really crazy for an enemy, as opposed to in the video game 999 is his crazy health.
Yeah, exactly. All right.
And yet, like,
ooh, that's one more question.
70 health, I think, and I have 10.
What? Because innate's not a mechanic, so what does upgraded accuracy do? 0 cost. Okay, fair enough. No, it's 0 cost. That's fair. And same for well-laid plans, which is another one. Power cards being innate is always good. Ooh, well-laid plans is 2 card retention per turn. Both of those are good. A little hard to follow. Oh, for sure. If you're really used to the video game, it's going to be hard to follow the tabletop game at first. It took us a while to get used to this. For context, you've come in at the end of the 3rd session of 3. We're about to fight Deku Dono. So, the worst time to be like, oh, what's going on?
Most of the cards you're used to in the video game, they're just a little bit different.
Night Miner's played the video game more than I have, but we both played a while of it.
So, like, Claw, for instance, is basically the same card as in the video game.
Yeah.
Or, like, Strikes, they're just smaller numbers.
But a lot of mechanics that are impossible in a tabletop game are just gone. Like, innate, always start with this card is just not present.
I mean, that's possible to do, it's just cumbersome.
And would also probably make certain cards too strong.
Yeah, because in general, each act is shorter than it is in the video game, so your decks are smaller on average.
Yeah, I'm glad you're here too. And let's see, it's only 4:30. We could start another run, possibly.
Yeah.
You could even join if you wanted.
Hey, if you want to learn the card game, we can go up to 4 players in this thing.
That is true, as long as you have tabletop sim. But first, let's see. Unless Deku Dono takes an hour, then I probably won't do another one today. No idea how long the boss fight's going to take, but I imagine, even in the video game, it usually takes like 10 minutes. I don't think it'll take an hour. Don't have enough brain for that today. Okay, that's fair. That's fair. Let's see here. Okay, what do you think? Do I want to retain 2 cards every single turn, or do I want to double the damage of my shivs? I guess that's the question. How many shivs do I even have in my deck? How much will that matter? Versus often I think honestly it's the retain. Okay,
we're on the campfire, and I should remove it.
Well, I haven't gotten my Blade Dance. I have 2 shivs from that.
Go to make your choice, right?
Yep. 1 from Cloak and Dagger, and I think that's it, actually.
I'm thinking about my upgrade right now, so...
Oh, I already know my upgrade. Whatever power I'm taking is the upgrade I'm taking, and I just realized I only have 3 shivs. Accuracy is a great card, but not for this deck. It's well-laid plans. And hey, look, we're at a campfire, right?
Yep.
Hey, look, I have upgraded well-laid plans. Retain 2 cards every single turn. I better draw that fast.
I feel like upgraded static discharge might be the way to go. Make my lightning orbs do +2 damage.
And then we have a shop and then one more camp. We have a... Oh, did we do the campfire and not the... We're doing the mini-boss?
The campfire instead of the... I'm assuming we're fighting the heart after this, right?
Yeah, we're going to try for that, so might as well. We'll pretend we played legit.
I mean, all we're doing is this... Oh, surprising counter. The heart didn't just...
What it also means, though, is in theory we should skip the final campfire.
Well, I mean, this is the final campfire then. So are we skip? Oh no, there's one more.
Yeah, so actually, or I guess we should skip this campfire. It's probably safer in case we take damage in the mini boss.
So if we're going to use this to get the key, then sure.
Yeah, to pretend it's a heart run. So hang on, no, not draw, search. Hang on, let me go unupgrade my well-laid plans. Oh, I was gonna draw it first. That's mean, self. Damn it. Oh well.
All right, I've shuffled my deck. So, which elite do we want to fight? The left one or the right one?
It doesn't matter, does it?
No, it doesn't, but let's let chat decide. Do we go left or right?
What do you think, Banana? Left or right? purely
either
arbitrary
fight
decision.
This elite or this elite.
I'm sure in the video game it matters.
I'm actually not even
Left.
sure it does.
Banana says left.
Alright. The left elite it is.
Alright, what are we dealing with? Oh,
We're
good.
dealing with giant head.
With 160 health. Oh, jeez. That's more than transient. Why
Although
are
he does
you...
have slow, he takes +1
3,
damage.
2,
all
why are you
attacks.
still here? Yeah, that's not terrible. No elite left behind. Yeah, with our builds, this should be easy, depending on the order we draw our cards. If I can get Retain or the other one early, we're fine. What's the dice roll?
I haven't rolled the dice yet.
Okay.
was resetting all my numbers.
Valid. I don't...
Oh,
I never move
still
my numbers because I just remember them, so I don't need to remember that.
I've got orbs and a bunch of other things to keep track of. The dice
2,
roll is
3,
3.
4.
So
I
draw-
got dramatic interest on the first turn for once! I knew
This
it
is
would...
gonna be interesting.
I knew that if I chose not to upgrade it would matter once, but it's 2 damage, it's whatever. 2 damage on this
This is
fight.
gonna be a fun turn.
What did you roll?
No, I only have 4 energy. So I rolled a 3, so I got to draw 3 extra cards.
Whereas I have Adrenaline.
Yeah, this is gonna be interesting because I got Static Discharge,
No powers.
Fusion,
Poopy.
Rainbow, Blizzard. I've got so many good cards that I want to play, and I don't have enough energy.
Whereas I have enough energy for everything I want to do. The only catch... Let's see here. 1, 2... Yeah, I have Slice and then Strike. Never mind, no. I can do everything I want to do. This is going to be a really good turn for me. For once, this is going to be a better turn for me than you.
So I'm playing... I mean, it's not that it's going to be a bad turn. It's just, I've got too much good stuff.
Who wants to go first?
That's my problem.
I know exactly the order I need to play my cards, so if you want me to go first, I can go first.
I mean, sure. I'm just deciding...
Yeah, you're still deciding. I know what I'm doing. So first off, Bouncing Flask. Bouncing Flask. Giant Head takes 3 poison. That's a great start. That's 2 energy. I have 6 left. I honestly don't need 6. I have plenty. Dramatic Entrance. 3 damage. And from he takes +1 damage, so that's 4 damage. Down to 156. And that's 1 attack. Neutralize. He's weakened, so whenever he does attack, he'll be weakened.
Yeah, I definitely need that one.
And 1 damage, or 2 damage.
So I have 1 energy left. You don't happen to have the card to give me +1 energy, do you?
Nope.
Unfortunate.
You're welcome. So that's 3 energy.
He's not doing any damage either, is he?
Nope. Strike,
So
5.
myself doesn't matter.
And I don't have any shivs, so Slice is only 2 damage. 3, technically. So that's 11 damage so far. 4 energy spent.
Not playing Rainbow.
I'm going to play Defend just
Blizzard
for
is useless.
giggles. 5 energy spent, and then Finisher. Crap, how many have I... Hang on, search. How many attacks have I played so far? 1, 2, 3 attacks, so that's... Do 2, but it's 3 because Giant Head. 3, 6, 9 damage total. That's 20 damage total this turn, plus the poison.
Well, I played Fusion, and I played Static Discharge.
Nice.
Neither which did anything to him.
Mm-hmm.
Then I played Good Instincts to give myself +1 block.
Nice.
Because it's a 0 cost card.
Mm-hmm.
And now I'm playing Scrape, which means I get to take Good Instincts and play it again.
Nice.
And he takes 2 damage.
Mm,
This
well,
is the wrong term to have
2
in a
dam,
combo.
2 or 3, because he has the +1.
I just did 2 damage to him.
Well, he takes +1 damage from every single attack.
Oh, then yeah, he should... He was at 1 before, right? Or
Yeah.
0?
No, he was at 0. So you should be at 7.
In that case, he goes down to 7.
Yep.
I just
So
did
137
3 damage
now.
with a Scrape. Unfortunately, I could not play Blizzard because I have no Frost Orbs.
Poison isn't an
attack.
attack.
Frost Orbs for a mere 4
Yeah,
out of
poison doesn't count as an attack, it's just lose HP, so he just loses 3 HP.
Yep.
So, there's the poison already. Might as well.
And yeah, that
Would
is...
love to get Catalyst next turn.
1, 2, 3, 4. Yep, that's my turn.
Okay.
And then end of turn, I get my block. So I have 3 block,
Yeah, I have 1.
which I don't get to keep between turns.
Nope. Same.
Alright. We done?
Yes.
Oh yeah, I do 2 damage to him from my lightning.
Also, I can't help but notice that it's now going to be... He's going to be doing +1 strength and 7 damage to everybody every turn, so yeah, we got to kill him, or else we're in trouble.
I mean, he's down to 100 something.
We've dealt 20... He had 160, we've dealt 28. That's...
Don't worry, my scaling...
Yeah, you scale up every turn.
I'm scaling.
My hand... If I can get a good power, I'll be in a good spot, but mine is a bit of luck if I get a good hand or not.
Is 5. He gets another
Speaking
weakness.
of which, 5 cards. Okay, good. Oh, Piercing Whale, love that, but I only have 4 energy? Yeah, might as well play Well Laid Plans. Which is only 1 card to retain. So I'll be retaining Piercing Whale.
This is a terrible hand. I guess I'll just save the energy.
Yeah, fair, whereas I played Well Laid Plans, and then Strike, Strike, Poison, Stab. So that's...
Heat sinks, that seems useful to have.
2,
And...
4,
might as well play Cool-Headed. I get a Frost.
6, and 2 more damage.
So do I strike him for 2 damage, or do I save the energy?
Save the energy for something better, probably. You never know. And then I'm going to retain my Piercing Whale and discard the rest of my hand.
I get 2 block end of turn.
I can't use discard hand
And
anymore
I
because
deal
Piercing Whale.
2 lightning damage to him.
Yeah, I don't know if I'll use Piercing Whale, but I'll have it, so might as well. I can, in theory, spend it the turn he does that much damage if we need to. Okay, that's...
My turn's done.
Oh, good. We're off to a great start. We got 2 more turns to do well.
Why are you still here?
Why are you still here? Alright, unfortunately I did not get the +1 draw yet. And I'm betting I'm going to get Pain.
The number for this turn is 4.
I got Tools of the Trade.
With 4?
Yes, I get +1 draw. That's good. I like that. It was Catalyst!
Good.
Yes!
You know what time it is?
Huh.
I drew 3 copies of Claw.
You want to go first, or should I go first? Because I know my turn.
I mean, I got Claw, and the only thing I have to spend energy on is Echo Form.
Oh, God.
And I have 6 energy.
Well, here's the thing. I got Catalyst, so he's at 15 poison now. For 1 energy.
So he takes +1 damage from each sword, right?
Yes. Die,
So, okay.
die, exhaust, so he takes 5 damage from that. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Yeah, the Claw's going to be really nice for the only one.
Alright.
I'm going to retain the Dark Shackles, because that'll be more useful in the Piercing Whale. Oh yeah, everything else I have is defense. This is no reason to...
I play Claw, he takes 3 damage.
Nice.
I play Claw. He takes 4 damage. I play Claw. He takes 5 damage.
And he's at only 100. We can get rid of this cube. Bad news, that's still over half his health on the 3rd turn.
So, yeah, here's the thing that I have as my problem now.
Mm-hmm.
So I have Stack, which gives me energy, or gives me block, which is not necessary right now.
Yep.
Or I save the energy, and I'll just hit my max. So basically I have wasted energy right now.
Mm-hmm.
It's not a huge problem, but I just gain a little bit of block. Alright.
And is that the end of your...
everything for my turn.
Okay.
I do 2 damage to him from lightning.
Does that count as an attack?
I think it's just deal damage. Yeah, it's just deal damage.
Okay.
It's not an attack icon.
Cool. And then I do 15 from the poison. So he's down to 90. That's not terrible.
If I could just get some dark, then I could destroy him.
Mm-hmm. Alright, I'm gonna keep, out of these, Dark Shackles is 2 defense, so is Dodge Roll, so is, I'm gonna keep Dark Shackles because it's free.
Oh, you have Retain, that's why you're...
Yep. Dark Shackles is free defend, which I think is better than defend that I can give to somebody else.
Alright, you done with your turn?
Yep.
rolled a 6 for the new turn.
Okay, that's useless to me, but I
Which
draw
means
6, discard 1.
Ed gets another weakness.
Oh, hey, Pain. Bye, Pain.
Oh, good news. I drew Force Field. Force Field costs 1 less for each power I have in play.
Good.
I have 4 powers in play.
Oh, God! My
Force
extra
Field is
energy is in the 2 cards I didn't draw, of course. The good news is we can survive 1 attack from him if we need to.
Alright, so
we can't survive 2.
Form.
Guaranteed. We need to kill him next turn.
Well, I
If we
mean,
don't kill
I
him
could
this turn.
easily give myself 6 block right now if I wanted.
And I have only 4 energy, so it's like, what do I want to... Oh, do you need more cards?
Yeah, I need more cards.
Or do I need more? Because I also just realized
I have 6 energy, and I have 2 energy worth of cards to play.
Okay, I'm going to give you... That's more useful. So, 4 damage to the bad guy. I spent 2 energy. Draw 2 cards.
2 cards?
Yep.
Oh, look at that. I can draw 3 more cards.
Nice.
That's what I drew.
That's 2 energy.
Oh, wait. I should not play that immediately because my first card is doubled. So the question is, do I want to get 2 dark? 2 dark is solid.
Dark Shackles.
Actually, yeah, I think I want to get 2 dark as my first thing, because then I can start invoking those dark.
Yeah.
And invoking it twice is going to deal him 14 damage.
Mm-hmm.
That seems like the best play there.
Yeah, that's a good play. I'll do Cloak and Dagger, so I have the dagger in case I get Slice later. Because I could draw that next turn. So I'll take the dagger, but I won't spend it.
Yeah, that's the best move. So I'm going to play Chaos as my first card.
3 block.
Because of Echo Form, I get to get a dark.
Mm-hmm.
And then I will immediately get rid of the first dark, using the second dark.
Mm-hmm.
3 damage plus my 4 powers means he takes 7 damage.
Nice. Okay,
Yeah,
he's
that's my
officially
first
less than half dead.
So I've spent 0 energy so far. I
Nice.
play Force Field. Force Field gives me 3 block. I play Dual Cast to evoke my Dark twice. He takes 14 damage. That costs 1 energy. I draw 3 cards. How much energy do I have? 5. So I guess I'll... Oh, I guess if I would have done... I'm gonna do the draw card thing first. It's a small retroactive change. So I would have had the energy to do it anyways. And then I do my dual cast, which means he takes 2 more damage. Because I put another power in play. I then get to evoke a lightning. And I have to spend at least 2 more energy.
Cool.
He's dealing what? 7 damage? Minus 1 is 6.
Mm-hmm.
I'm at 3 block.
Same.
4, 5. So yeah, I guess I'll play a defend. Now I'm up to 6 block.
Excellent. I'll play a Defend Plus. That'll be my last energy. And I will be up to 5 block. So I'll take 1 damage and you take none, it looks like.
Okay, I need to play... I'm playing a strike because I have a leftover energy that won't roll over.
Yep.
So now I'm down to 2 energy, which is the number I should be down to.
Perfect.
My injury gets discarded, and my strike gets discarded.
Excellent.
And then, end of turn, I deal 4 lightning damage.
And I do 15
And I
poison
gain 2
damage.
1, 2, 3, 4. So he's down to 50.
Yep, but then an additional 15 because of the poison. Thank you, Catalyst.
Alright, you done?
Yes.
And I'm actually shuffling my deck with 5 powers in play.
And I'm going to retain Dagger Spray because my choices are Dagger Spray or Strike. And between those two, the correct answer is Dagger Spray.
Oh, the number is 3. I get to draw 3 cards.
Okay, I draw 6 and discard 1. So 2.
Do I want 3 more lightning orbs. I think I want 3 more lightning orbs. What do you think?
Ooh, I have 4 energy total. I have my setup, though. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. I could, in theory, play every single card this turn. I thought I got Finisher. I did not. Ooh, I could draw Predator. I could use Predator. What am I discarding? Strike. By Strike.
Oh, I guess I don't need 3 lightning orbs. I only need 2, so...
Oh, yeah, I'll do that. Because I have 4 energy.
I have 6 energy.
Predator.
That combo will take 1 energy.
Draw 3 cards, but with setup...
When you get his strength, he needs his strength.
So that's 2 cards and 4 damage.
And he loses a weakness.
Yes. Oh, that is true because he attacked us. And I took 1 damage, so I should probably mark that. And then my 2 new cards were Neutralize and... Okay, Cloak and Dagger, that's not bad. Slice, 2, 3, 4. Because I have a Shiv.
I can do 6 damage to him as one option. Or I can draw 6 cards. Or I can gain 4 block.
Oh, right. Shivs do bonus damage because it's Giant Head.
How's your block doing?
No, I could play Cloak and Dagger for 1 block. But he might be dead, depending on how much damage we do.
Because I can... 44?
I can do, well... Let's see here, I have...
So I'm dealing at least 8. 11. 12, 13, 14, 15.
Yeah, I can play every single card this turn, so no Will-Aid plans. That's fine.
Hold on, I need to...
Wish I had Finisher, but no
1,
luck.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6,
and
7,
a Weaken.
8, 10, 11, 12, 13...
Dagger Spray is
16,
4.
17. I think I can do up to 21 damage to him.
He's dead.
21's enough?
With Poison's 15 alone.
So, okay.
Don't worry about defense, go all out attack. Hang on. I'm almost done with playing my card, so I'm going to finish mine quickly.
Okay.
Dagger Spray is 4, and then I can play Cloak and Dagger for 1 block, 1 dagger, and Blade Dance for 2. And because they're shivs, they count as attack. I have 4 shivs, which I go shiv, 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 shiv for 8 total damage.
Alright.
He's down to 30.
So I'm dealing... I play Blizzard, which is my first card. I have 1 Frost Orb, so he takes 4 damage, and he takes 4 damage again.
Nice.
Alright, that's Blizzard.
Mm-hmm.
Then I play... Zap, so I gain a lightning. Then I play Scrape, he takes 3 damage, and I get my Zap back.
Mm-hmm.
What should I say? 3? Yeah.
And he's down to 19.
And then I play Zap, so I get another lightning. And so far, after all of that, I've spent 2 energy. Yep. Alright, and then I'll play Skim to draw 3 cards.
Yeah, if you can do at least 4 more damage, he's dead. Because Poison will do 15.
Those are puny numbers.
I know.
I play Claw.
Oh, God.
1, 2, 3.
Did you get through your entire deck or no?
Yeah, I did.
Same.
4.
Halfway into it again. I'm gonna reset my deck because I don't need what's left.
I play Claw. He takes 7 damage.
I'm gonna take my poison back because it doesn't matter.
I guess I'll play Strike. He takes 1 damage, or 2 damage, because of the...
The question is, can you kill him before the poison?
Oh yeah, now my turn's over. I get to deal 8 lightning damage.
Well, I do 15 poison damage, so he dies from lightning and poison at the same time. I don't know which one would have priority because that's not how the game works normally.
Well, I mean, my lightning is an end of turn effect. Is your poison end of turn effect?
Yes.
Or is your poison start of enemy's turn?
It is end of turn. So the poison and the lightning take effect at the same time. He's dead either way. I just don't know who takes priority. And because you're in front of the enemy, I guess you... Alright, oh, we both get that, don't we?
We both
Is
get the
that...
rewards, because elites and bosses count as if they're in all rows.
Okay, I don't get any
Elites
money,
separate
but we're not going to
and
the shop anyway, so who cares?
What is the reward? We get a relic. I have
Nice.
to double check the relic rules because it's been a while. I think
Yep.
I draw 3 relics and we both get a choice of one.
And then we discard the third. And then do we get a card as well?
Yeah, we get an upgraded card.
Nice.
So figure out the upgraded card. I need to double check. I think the relic rules is officially we each get 1 relic, but there's an alternate version which we were playing with, which is the one I like better. We draw relics that we choose from them.
Okay, ooh.
I want to double check how many we draw.
All-out attack, footwork, or dagger throw? Footwork, yeah.
I think I draw 2.
+1 block on every attack isn't, or on every skill isn't terrible. Oh, and either way it's upgraded, so let's see. If footwork were cheaper, that would be nice. Retain. So you get to keep it until you use it. That's not the worst. 3 instead of 2. Yeah. Not a great upgrade, but it's something. Still better than strike. And all-out attack is only
relics equal
discard.
to the number of players, so we reveal 2 relics.
Okay.
And we'll both get our choice of either relic.
1 gold at the end of comp.
I'm going to take the golden idol, because you can't gain gold.
Whereas Red's, I go through my deck faster than you do, so Red's gold does
this
benefit.
Is an obvious choice.
Yeah. It doesn't matter about the gold anyway, to be fair. Because we no more shops.
Oh, no, we have the heart shop.
Oh, right, the heart shop. That is a thing.
Okay, I need to finish.
Once per combat, gain strength if you shuffle your draw of the pile this combat. Nice. Yeah, that... I go through my deck way faster than you do. Do I need any of these cards? Is I guess the other question. Are any of them
you
really
can always
good?
choose them.
Dagger Throw is, to be fair, Dagger Throw is more or less just a flatly better attack. And there's enough junk in my deck that is not really important to discard that may be worth it. Deku and Dono is multiple target, but the heart isn't multiple. Oh, I guess, is the heart both fights or just one?
We also have to fight the mini-boss before the heart.
But I don't think all-out attack, I don't know if that counts. Because that's probably going to be 1 on each of us, right? Because there's no way for the game to replicate the surrounded mechanic.
Oh, no, there is. They replicate that pretty good.
Oh, no.
You'll see it in a minute.
My question is, will all-out attack, like, out-attack everybody card even work on that scenario?
Yeah, it would, probably.
Because in that case, although the problem is it's still discard a card,
I'm not sure if they count as in the same row in that scenario.
I'm going to do Dagger Throw. It's an extra attack. It's fine. It's 3 damage, and it's a draw discard, which lets me get to my deck faster to get that strength. So essentially, Dagger Throw is a free card if I have it in my deck, whereas Footwork could take up space. Oh, I did. Whereas Footwork is a retain card when upgraded.
I think I need more Frost for it with the way my deck is going. Because
That's
I have
true,
a really good Frost Cowboy. I just can't get my Frost in play.
It's retain.
Although...
And it's +1 block on every single turn.
So my options is deal 1 damage for each orb I have. Or I can deal 3 damage and channel Frost. Or I can just draw 3 cards for 0 energy. I can easily get up to 5 orbs. So that's just a 6 damage, 1 cost card right there.
True.
As opposed to a 2 damage card that gives me more Frost to combo with Blizzard. I think Overclock's definitely not the choice here, because that's just more cards. So the question is, do I need more Frost, or do I need more damage?
My question is, does the heart still have that annoying mechanic where every time you play a card, you take 1 damage?
I don't remember how that works.
I'm sure they...
on Discord, I never actually fought it.
Fair. And I'm sure it doesn't work the same way, because that would be impossible with only 10 health.
Do I need more damage, or do I need more Frost? Because more Frost is more damage.
Whereas in my case, it's do I need a little bit faster going through my deck and a bit of damage, or do I want something that's expensive, but gives me
I'm gonna take
+1 block every single time I use block?
The Frost requires fewer things to set up to be good, I think.
Mm-hmm.
Because I just get the Frost. It basically gives me +1 block per turn.
I'm doing the footwork because I forgot I have a lot of blocks that work for everybody, so never mind. Sorry, dagger throw.
Oh yeah, we're coming to a campfire, so you can upgrade something before the boss.
Well, this is an auto upgrade.
No damage. What was that?
This is an auto upgrade.
Oh yeah, this one's an auto upgrade. You get to upgrade one more thing.
True. And it will probably be the other power I had in my deck that I was planning on upgrading anyway.
Yeah, I think I'm probably going to upgrade Static Discharge if I can find it.
For me, it's well-laid plans.
Is this it? Yeah, Static Discharge. I've been getting that every game, and it's just... The upgrade is even more lightning damage. My lightning orbs do 3 damage as long as they're just sitting around me. I do have a bit of a conflict between whether I want lightning or frost in this deck. Because Blizzard just does insane damage if I keep the frost out. But the lightning now does more damage for me having it than evoking it.
29 cards in my deck. Not ideal, but I can work with it.
I also have 29 cards.
Yeah, because we probably have taken most of the same number of cards. I think I've only turned down a card once or twice.
I think we also bought cards at the shop before.
Yes.
And let's see, I'm guessing I gained the relic after the combat was over, so that's not going to take effect now.
No.
Yep, okay. So it's time to fight the boss. Let's return all this stuff.
Alright, Deku and Dono. Oh god. Watch us die to them anyway.
Well, according to this card, he's got 100 health, and he's got 100 health.
Yep. It's this. They've got the same mechanic as they do base game, obviously.
Yep.
One of them
increases strength, Deku,
and one of them is
energy and card draw.
And it's so effectively we're taking damage every single turn, and the damage keeps going up and up. So it's literally Deku Dono. God damn it.
Yep.
I honestly I don't know which boss I hate more out of the 3 bosses, but I think the Awakened one's probably my favorite. I can never decide if I hate the Timekeeper or the Deku Dono more.
Oh yeah, I get to weaken one of them.
Mostly just because both of them are designed to counter strategies I don't use, but then hurt what I do play.
I'm weakening Deku, just because might as well weaken now versus later.
Yeah, I have Piercing Whale, so same thing. Oh, what'd you roll on the dice?
5.
Oh, cool, I have +1 energy. I can play all 5 of my cards this turn. And I started with... Ooh, I start with Till's Trade and Dramatic Entrance.
Yeah, I have only 2 cards that cost energy this turn, so I'm playing all my cards too.
Yep. So let's see.
Although
here.
one of them is useless, so I'm not even playing it.
3 damage, Dramatic Entrance. I love how that's the second time it's come after I said it's never going to come up.
I get a block.
God damn it.
So who are we going to attack? Are we attacking Danu or Deku?
I'm attacking both at the moment because I have a Dramatic Entrance. And I also have Die, 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 which is the same thing. So for now I'm attacking both of them, and we can decide who we're prioritizing after that. I usually prioritize Donu, though, because that strength gets real nasty.
Yeah, that's probably who would be a good idea. Okay, so I'm going to gain...
So that's 1 energy out of 5.
Next turn. So I will play Leap. I gain... do you need block, or do I need block? I think I need block. I'm going to be able to get myself up to 5 block, which is more than I need.
That's 2 attacks so far.
Yeah, okay. So I can give you 2 block and give me 2 block. We'll find out who needs it.
Yeah, I have Piercing Whale, which I get 1 block from that. And also, I weaken both enemies.
So I can give myself up to 5 block easily.
Fair. I
But
can...
I can also just go up to 4 block and give you block if you need it.
Yeah, I can give myself... I'll have 2 block.
Okay, I'm giving you it because...
6 is a lot of damage.
5 block is more than I need. We only need to do 4.
Yeah, with the weaken.
So I'll take 1 damage, not the end of the
And
world.
that's a skill for every attack you play, including shivs. Is it worth playing the shiv, I guess, is the question. Definitely playing the skill to get +1 block.
I'm going to start attacking.
That's fair.
While you're thinking.
I've done 2 attacks.
I do 2 damage to Danu.
Mm-hmm.
And then I play my second claw to deal 3 damage to him. He's down to 88 health.
I also appreciate they don't have the stupid shield mechanic that I hate.
shield. Oh, you mean where they give
Where
each level
Deku
block?
is shielding. Yeah, because Deku does... Donu does strength every other turn, and Deku does shield every other turn.
Yeah, they switched it to him giving you debuffs instead.
Which is obnoxious, but not the worst thing ever.
The debuffs, I think one of them goes in your discard pile, so eventually... So one of them just clutters your deck, and the
Also,
other one means...
should I use the vulnerable this turn, or should I save it for one of the later bosses? Because I have a vulnerable potion.
So vulnerable, I'd wait until you're doing a bigger damage attack. Vulnerable only doubles the next attack.
Oh, true. So...
So...
yeah, that's right. It's only attack. It's not for the entire turn.
It might be good once I get some powers going to do a big dark attack.
Yeah.
Because I could easily get that up to doing 8 damage.
Alright, so the question is, do I want to use Finisher right now? Because with Finisher at the obviously I'm using it. It'll do 2, 4, 6. If I play the Shiv, it'll do 8, but that'll weaken... I mean, that's probably worth it, though. 2 damage now versus the possibility of 1 later, and I'll get more Shivs. So yeah, I'll attack with the Shiv for 2 more damage. And then Finisher will do 8.
Okay, I need to check my block. I gave you 2 block, and I took 2 block myself.
Yep.
And then I get 1 free block end of turn.
Okay, you give me 2. Okay, then I'm at 4, so I take no damage.
And I take 1 damage.
So we're at the same health, 9.
Well, I'm actually at 8.
Okay, where they take the same.
Lower.
Oh right, so, no, wait, sorry, we're at the same health, 8, right? Because duh. For some reason, I keep thinking max health is 10.
Ironclad's max health is 10, I think.
I know it is. We talked about this multiple times, and I still keep forgetting. Watcher's either 9 or could be 8. I could see Watcher being the squishies because it is a default game.
Well, the thing about Watcher in this game is they are kind of nerfed compared to the video game.
Not surprised.
Wrath, instead of being double damage, is just plus 1 damage. Which makes sense.
Does it keep the vulnerable? Does it keep the double damage taken though?
You don't take double damage either. You just take 1 damage.
That's fair then.
So it's very much in this game. Watcher is balanced around you constantly switching stances, not around you trying to be in Wrath as much as possible.
Or at least be in the correct one when you need to be. Because I think the real strat with Watcher is try to be in Wrath as much as possible and then end not in Wrath.
Well, you want to stay in Wrath. If you aren't taking it that much damage, you stay in Wrath.
Well, true.
But you just switch from Wrath just to avoid taking damage, as opposed to here, it's
Alright.
You keep switching because you really want the energy more.
Okay, so I'm just
so we did our
drawing
damage.
that.
We don't do that yet.
Well, I'm doing it now because of...
It's the end of Dekka's turn.
Well, true.
Which means that'll be your next turn.
Oh,
so
right, duh.
That was the one that you're going to draw.
I don't know why I thought it was this time. Right, this time is the strength at the end of the
they
turn.
both gain strength. He used one of his weaknesses.
Mm-hmm.
And then they alternate.
Okay.
Both
Please get me something good. Please don't...
Danu's going to deal us all 6 damage.
Okay. 6.
And the dice roll is...
Ooh.
3. I draw 3 cards.
I have Dark Shackles, which... I
I
have
Echo Form.
I have a lot of defend. My entire hand is just defend, and then Catalyst, which I'm... I'm going to retain Catalyst. I don't have retain, never mind. Retain's my other power. Poopy.
Okay.
Oh, what was the dice roll?
3.
Damn it.
I drew 3 cards.
Yep.
I have Echo Form. I also have Heat Sinks.
I have a lot of defend anybody, so I have a lot of defensive options.
I think I'm going to be doing a defending turn.
Yeah.
Oh.
Well, you don't need to worry. I'd say if you can attack, I can provide a lot of defense.
I'm seeing how much energy I have. I think my best option... So one option I have is I play Heat Sinks, and then I play Echo Form, and I'll get to draw 2 cards from Heat Sinks.
Yep.
The other option is I forego Heat Sinks, and instead go for Scrape, which will let me pull the Claw and do extra damage that way.
He's doing 6 damage to everybody, right?
Because I think I can't possibly do both Heat Sinks and Claw, because I don't have enough energy for that.
Yeah, I'm pursuing all my turns.
And I think I definitely want Force Field. Oh, wait. if I want to play force fields, I
2.
have to play heat sinks,
Mm-hmm.
which means I'm not doing a lot of damage. And I think I need force field because he's about to
3.
deal 6 damage each.
Is he? 6 damage each?
Yeah.
I can provide up to 4 block total to any player.
How much block do you, like, in total?
I already have 3, and I have 4 more to spend.
So I can...
So that's
question is
7
basically,
block
do
for
I
me.
I can give myself 2 block, or I can give myself 5 block.
5 block plus... Like, 5 block will counter all damage. 2 will leave you taking 2 damage. So do you want to take 2 damage or 0 damage?
If I take 2 damage, I will get to deal... how much damage is that? 1, 2, 3, 4... I think I deal like 6 damage if I take 2.
So I guess it's up to you.
That might be worth it.
Yeah, because I can counter and deflect all damage coming to me.
Yeah, I think I'll do that.
Yeah, I'll leave that one I'd say is, yeah, you taking less. Although I could spread the damage between us as well.
Although the alternative, it's possible that the card I draw is Claw, or some other nice 0-cost card. Because the other approach is I'm drawing cards.
True.
Or maybe I draw a nice 1-cost power.
You want to try it? Take the gamble?
It's a gamble. Yeah, I'm going to take the gamble.
Okay.
As opposed to... This gamble is a little bit safer, because if it doesn't pay off, I just don't take damage.
Yep.
So I play Heat Sinks. This is my first card. That costs 1.
What did you draw?
I drew all of these. I haven't drawn yet. So I play Heat Sinks, and then my second card is Echo Form, which means Heat Sink lets me draw 2 cards now. And this is where I see what I got. Blizzard is not currently useful. Injury is useless.
Oh, hey, you got your...
draw was pointless, so I had to take the 4th.
You got your injury out of your deck, so that's good. You won't be drawing it next turn.
Okay, so now what do I have left? I played that. I'm down to 1 energy.
Did you block all damage then?
So I'm definitely... Oh, I see another play I could do. I can give myself 2 block instead of giving myself 4 block.
So how much block will you have in the total in that case?
So I definitely get 1 block, and then 2... I can either go to 3 or 5.
If you go to 5, I can give you 1, and you'll have 6, and we'll both take 0 damage.
Alright, we'll do that then.
Yeah. Might as well just...
Grid Instincts, I gain a block.
Both of us, especially as we draw more powers, get stronger too. And all the boss is doing is giving... Like, I can deal with the debuffs. I have a lot of tools to deal with debuffs.
And that's my turn. I'm out of energy. I gain 1 block end of turn, and I did not have my lightning upgrade yet. So he just
I
takes
missed
2
one.
lightning
Damn it.
damage.
I completely missed one of the themes. I like this song, but again, it's somebody else's theme, so I don't want to. Wait a minute. Oh, I see what happened. When I press the random button, it's still playing songs because it still is playing before I deleted them. It's still living in that instance. Let's reset. There we go.
My turn. So we're going to take damage?
Are we? No.
Block.
I
so
cancel.
You gave me 1 block, you said?
I gave you 1 block.
Okay. So that resets. That goes to 3 in my turn. And then we get our negatives. One of them goes on the top of your deck. The other goes in your discard.
Yep. So one of them I draw.
Effectively, you're going to draw and then delete it next turn, but maybe there's a slim chance that something happens where the extra card's useful.
Well, the other thing is I have a free discard every turn. So depending on what I have in my deck, that could be worth it to get rid of that. Where is he?
It deletes itself automatically. That's how Days works.
It's true. But there's a chance I want whatever's in my deck more than keeping it.
See here, this is where it actually matters. I rolled a 2. I may exhaust a card to deal 2 damage.
Ooh,
so
yeah,
I can
that's...
exhaust the Days to 2 deal 2
Yeah,
damage.
might as well. There's nothing else worth exhausting unless you got your injury, which you already
the
don't
other
have.
option is I get rid of a strike or a defend.
Yeah, get rid of the... At least the Striker Defend could be like a filler card.
I mean, honestly, making my deck smaller might be better than...
Also true.
Because I'm not playing both, so I'd probably just delete one of them.
Also true, yeah, might as well. Oh yeah, I should draw my 5
is
cards.
2, so if I do Echo Form, I'll get... I think Cold Snap's probably my best choice, because that'll give me a lot of block, which will pair me up for a good combo later.
2, 3, 4.
Yeah, so okay. I'm using Cold Snap with Echo Form. That costs 2 energy.
What am I discarding?
I deal
then?
3 damage and channel Frost twice.
We're taking 6 damage this turn, correct?
Yes, 6 damage is the...
Alright. Do you need more cards? Because I have Predator. Do you want more cards, or should I draw more cards?
I'm kind of short on energy, but also I'm... You probably take more cards yourself,
I get through my deck faster. Because that way I'll get the +2 strength in 2 turns versus 3. And hopefully with luck I'll get one of my powers.
3.
And so I'm going to discard the pain, and thus I won't even bother exhausting anything. Predator, 3. And let's hope that I get something really good with this draw too.
I'm going to have the
Ooh.
replace the lightning.
Ooh.
So he's going to take 2 damage. Okay. And then Chaos gives me lightning, which will replace lightning.
Okay, so we're taking...
Take 2 damage.
Okay, the enemy is weakened, so we're taking 6 damage this turn.
I'm currently getting 3 block.
I'm getting... If I choose,
if I wanted.
I can get 2 max.
So we're taking some damage.
Yes, we are. This feels like a Decadonu fight. They got that right. If your defense can't scale with your offense, you're in trouble. They got that part dead right.
Alright, I'm going to exhaust this strike to deal 2 damage.
Cool.
And this is going to get exhausted at the end of my turn, but I'll keep it near me because I'm going to need it again later.
Yeah, my only option for defense is Defend Plus, and I'd really rather take not...
So he's dealing 6. I've got 3. I probably should...
I haven't been using my mutagen.
What's mutagen?
+1 strength the first turn of combat.
Oh. Yeah, you should be using that.
1... Because strength is on every single attack, and I dealt 1, 2 to everyone first off. So first off, I dealt 1 more to everyone. And then I had another attack that was 1 to everyone. And then I had an attack that was just 1 to Donu. Then I had a Shiv, 1 to Donu, and then I had the finisher, which was 4 more to Donu. Okay, mutagen accounted for. Additional 8 damage.
My question is, do I get 1 defense, 1 more block, so I take 1 less damage, or do I save 1 energy? I think saving the energy seems like the better play. Because I'm getting 3 block right now, I'm only taking 3 damage.
Yep, I'm taking 4.
I can live with that.
And I think
next turn,
I'm going to do Blade Dance and save the shivs for possibly a better turn.
Next turn, you were going to be taking 10 damage from Danu.
Yeah, we're going to need to take Danu out if possible.
And then the turn after that, Dekka's doing 10 damage.
I also potentially can get a weaken depending on what's in my hand. You never know.
I also could potentially get a weaken depending on the dice roll, with a 33% chance.
True. And I can draw... Either way, we'll see what happens.
Right, so
it depends on the cards.
And assume that I'm going to get something better.
More options could be better. You never know. All the weakens are... Yep, all the weakens are gone. Let's take our damage.
I get 3 block. I take 6 damage.
You take 3 damage. You lose 3 health.
Block cancels out 3 of that.
And I lose 4 health. I'm down to 4 HP.
I deal 1 damage with lightning to Danu.
Alright, Danu needs to die this turn. And I'm pretty sure we're going to be taking the damage from Dekka.
Oh, see, I get my lightning orb scaling, not my frost scaling, it seems.
Well, the good news is 5 gives me +1 energy, so depending on what I draw... Well, I have footwork, so I could probably get footwork played this turn at least. That's nice. And depending on what I draw, I get even better.
Much damage unless you give me more draw. Oh, that didn't become a weaken.
I cannot give you more draw, but I have... I'm gonna get my strength this turn, I think. Am I? No, I'll get it next turn.
Let's give everybody their strength.
Oh, damn it, yeah.
I weaken Danu. He's only dealing us 8 damage each.
Cool. Hang on, I have a lot of options here. So that pushes me... I had 5... I should before I do this. What would I play first? Oh, I have set up for +1 energy on a player. I'll save that until I know if I need it or not. Okay, so first off, let's get the poison stab going. So that's 2 poison on Donu. I am surprised it took me this long to get to any of my poison cards. Oh, right, because I got Catalyst first. That's right. So that... Oh, I should have done the power first. Is what I should have done. It's fine.
Oh, okay, I have Echo Form.
Adrenaline.
Keep forgetting about Echo
Gain 2
Form.
energy, draw 2 cards.
So Echo Form means... first attack or skill is played twice. Yes, okay. I'm going to play Capacitor for 1 energy.
4, 5, 6, 7.
And then I play
And I'll have a
Glacier
return, so...
with my Echo Form.
what am I
Gives me 2
discarding?
Frost.
Strike.
And it gives
I'll
me
retain the
4
setup.
block.
So this...
Oh, I'm getting Blizzard next turn, I think.
Good.
Because I have not seen that card yet, have I?
Nope. No, you did, because you weren't able to play it.
Okay, I'm either getting it soon or I'm shuffling it.
Yeah, because you got it, but you weren't able to play it that turn.
Here, let me...
Alright.
Oh yeah, there's Blizzard. So
Who did you weaken?
Blizzard
You weakened Donu, right?
Yeah, I weakened the guy who was about to attack us.
I'm going to use Neutralize on Dekka to weaken Dekka. For next turn.
Go back together, Dick. There we go.
Because, yeah, he's dealing 8 damage. That's
I
Neutralize.
currently have 8 blocks, so I'm good.
I currently have, 1 block.
Let's see, none of my block is block I can give you.
Sorry, I just forgot I have Footwork 2 block.
Will you be alive?
No, I'm dead.
You are dead?
I have no way to save myself.
And I have no way to save you, I don't think.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, wait, I drew 2 cards because I played a power. Maybe that will save you.
Maybe. I do have setup to give you 1 energy if it helps.
Yes, I could use the 1 energy.
Cool.
I could then play Rainbow, which will not keep you alive still.
God damn it! I might as well play setup anyway. So you'll get the energy because you'll be on your own. And bouncing.
I can either do Static Discharge, so my Lightning Orbs are better, or I can just channel a Lightning, a Frost, and a Dark.
Mm-hmm.
Either one. I don't think I could save you.
Yeah, no, I finally got the good turn I needed, but it was too late. What even was the last card?
Missed.
Oh, I know.
They might kill me. Who knows?
Yeah, I don't think you're surviving. I think we lost. I did not get the Red Skull even. I completely forgot about it. Or not forget. I'm 1 turn away from the Red Skull. That sucks.
Alright, so the question is, do I channel a Lightning, a Frost, and a Dark? Or do I make my Lightning Orbs better?
Vulnerability would not have helped. No, not thinking about it.
If I do this, I will gain... I would do 2 damage, gain 1 block, and then have a Dark sitting to use later. If I do this, I will do an extra 1 damage, but more Lightnings will let me scale that more. I think right now I need my Frost more than I need my Lightning, though. So I feel like Rainbow's the way to go, even though it's not a power. Oh, you said you had a vulnerable potion, right? Wait, potions.
Yeah, I have a vulnerable potion. I don't know if you even have any potions.
I have 3 potions. Could any of them help save you?
Draw 3 cards, play them in any order for 0 energy.
Here we are. I'm using my Distilled Chaos. That is the answer here.
And you can't share potions, can you?
I don't think so. I think I can give you a potion if I have too many when I'm obtaining a potion. I'll double check that rule.
Yeah, let's see, because if I can get... Distilled Chaos would actually be beneficial on my end, because I have extra block now, so it might be good for me, because I could immediately play block cards. So if you can share potions, that'd be great.
Oh, here we are. If you gain a potion, but you are at the limit, you may pass it to another player. So I think I can only give you a potion...
Yeah, does it say anything about when you can use them, or no?
There's a different section.
Yeah.
Blah, blah, blah. player turn. Relics. That's not potions. That's not potions. There's a different section of the rules for potions.
Of course there are. Is.
Oh, I was in the reward section at first.
Okay.
Which isn't where I need to be for this question. Your deck, items. Okay, yes, I should keep them in front of me. That's good.
And unfortunately, the other problem is when I try to look online, everything is about the about the video game and not the card game. Are the instructions on the table right now?
I don't think so. There's a PDF that I'm looking at.
Ah, okay. If you send me the link, I could look at it too.
Actually, yeah, the instructions are on the table. They're right in front of you.
Well, yeah. But this doesn't mention rules for usage, for example.
Well, I mean, that's the same instruction manual I'm looking at.
Hmm.
No, I mean not like in front of, I mean like literally move back like to the brown border of the table.
Oh, that thing. Okay.
Alright, although mine is searchable, so maybe I just need to search for the word potion.
Mm-hmm. Combat setup.
Yeah, it doesn't actually, I'm not seeing any specification
About whether or
potions
not...
can be given to other players outside of combat.
Of course.
So I could have given you the potions ahead of time, but not now.
Nope. Because we forgot we even had them.
If you use a potion at your limit, you may skip. It's okay. The question is, do I have any potions that can help keep you alive without you playing them? I can deal 2 damage to a row. That might be useful eventually. I can heal 2 HP. Might be useful eventually. Draw 3 cards and immediately play them in any order. I guess that's what I'm doing.
Mm-hmm.
So you ready for some distilled chaos?
Yep. Because, yeah, depending on whether I'm dead or not, I'm going to just burn all my resources that I have, because might as well. Which mostly just means 2 extra damage from my shivs.
Well, this isn't that great for keeping you alive, but...
I mean, no.
Here, I got another power in play. I get to channel another Frost. Which, I mean, that just means I deal some lightning damage to him, potentially.
Mm-hmm.
And then I get to play a Claw. Do the Claw first, because that one's immediate. So, Claw, and another Claw
Like, the first boss, you were able to beat on your own when I died halfway into it, but I don't think that's the same here.
1, 2, 3.
Too much scaling.
I do 4 damage. 1, 2, 3, 4. Great. So I get to channel a Frost. Do I replace a Frost or do I replace a Lightning?
I'm mostly just mad that I got the Red Skull and I never got to use it by 1 card. It's like, really, game? And the funny thing is, if it wasn't for... I would have been able to use it if it wasn't for drawing the Ethereal, the Ectoplasm. The 1 extra card. Or if I... No, the Footwork gave me 1 shield, so... Yeah, I killed it, but yeah.
Yeah, he's down to 47 health. I don't think I'm killing that.
Yeah, so I'm gonna spend my 2 shivs because whatever, 45 health. And then he takes 5 poison damage, 40 health. At least Donu will have...
left.
At least the poison stays even when I'm dead.
Do you think lightning scaling is better or rainbow? That's the question. I feel like lightning scaling might be the way to go. Lightning doing +2 damage.
Mm-hmm.
I only have 1 lightning orb out right now, but that means when I channel my Frost, I'll replace a Frost, which gives me 1 block.
Yep.
And that 2 energy is the end of my energy.
Well, you might... How much block do you have in the end?
9.
Okay, yeah, you'll survive at least.
8. 10.
That's good, at least. So yeah, you'll survive with no damage taken. That's the important thing, is no damage taken.
Yep. And I still have a potion to heal me later if I need.
Yep.
So none of these get to be played.
And just in case I don't get to use it, might as well at least keep it alive as long as I'm still alive. I'm going to play the Vulnerable Potion on Donu. Make good use of it.
Yeah, that's probably a good idea. The sooner we can kill him, the better. Your poison should stick around, though, with you being dead.
Mm-hmm.
That just seems reasonable.
Oh yeah, that makes perfect sense.
As opposed to if I die, my lightning orbs would go away.
Yep. And there's no revive, I'm sure, so nope, I'm just out. I had a turn where I played all the power cards, but the problem was...
You take 8 damage, you are dead.
Oh yeah.
Ripped.
No, I take 6 damage. I take 8 damage, I lose 6 HP. There we go.
Yep. I take 8 damage, I'm down to 2 blocked out. And none of that block was block I could have shared with you.
No.
Because it all came from my Frost.
Yeah.
Or from my Frost Invoking.
That's the worst part, whereas my block I could have shared with you.
Silent is probably the best character in this game for making a passive, just protect everybody else build.
Which if I'd been building that from the start, I probably could have
terrible
done better. Let's see, what would my hand have been?
Alright, so this is gone. I get a daze. Need to make sure I get that.
It would have been a bad hand.
The unfortunate thing here, I get the slime before I draw.
Oh, even if I hadn't died that turn, I would have died this turn. This is a shitty hand. 5 block, and that's all I have going for me. No good cards.
Well, what do I have? Oh, I got Rainbow. Look at that. I could play Rainbow as my first card and get Rainbow twice.
Oh, what was the die roll?
Good question. Haven't rolled the dice yet.
Mm-hmm.
The die roll is 5.
I would have had 1 energy that would have let me. Yeah, I would have died if I had. Even if I hadn't died that turn, I would have died this turn.
5 means I get to make Danu weak.
That's a good question.
It means my chaos will be dark. Oh, my dark does 8 damage.
The chaos distilled potion would have kept me alive for 1 turn.
Didn't you make someone vulnerable?
Yes, I made.
Marker for that.
Yeah. Ironically, now that I'm looking at this, Distilled Chaos would have kept me alive because I would have been able to play that, and that. It would have been 2 defend cards.
So yeah, I think the best thing for me to start with is Rainbow.
So using that as an example.
So first off, how much damage am I taking? 8 damage is the target. I have 4 at least from my Frost. And Force Field gives me another 3, so I am safe for another turn.
Yeah, now I'm just doing a theoretical, in my head, game of what would have happened while you actually do your turn.
Alright, so I think I'm choosing Rainbow as my first card. I get 4 energy a turn now because of Fusion.
7.
Rainbow is exhausted when played. Step 1, Channel a Lightning.
Oops.
I get 1 block by doing that because I evoked a Frost. Step 2, Channel a Frost. We'll replace a Frost with a Frost.
That's 5 energy.
Step 3, Channel a Dark. I'll replace a Frost with a Dark. Gives me a block. Step 4, Channel a Lightning. I will replace a Dark with a Lightning. Dark deals 8 damage. Because of Vulnerable, he takes 16 damage. That's 10. And then he needs another 6. Did you deal poison damage last turn to him?
Yes, I counted for that.
Okay, good. Alright, where was I? That was 2 of my energy. I need to channel Frost now.
Okay.
I'll replace a Frost. We'll do a little bit of a gamble there. And then I get another Dark.
I would have survived that turn. Okay, so if I'd played Distilled Chaos rather than you, I would have survived 2 turns so far and dealt 5 damage.
So I get another block. I've got another dark in play, and that is my first card, Rainbow.
Nice.
And now I play Chaos, which lets me invoke a dark, which will replace a dark, so I deal 8 damage. That's 4. How much poison does he have?
5.
5?
So you need to get him down to 5 HP or less, which means you need to do an additional 11 damage. And yeah, the weaken's gone.
I'm going to channel a lightning, which will deal another 8 damage.
Okay.
So, I mean, this week is not gone. This is my new week. I'm just seeing who I should put it on. Because I just rolled a 5, which means I get to weaken someone.
Well, I would suggest you probably want it on Deca, because Donu, if you can do 3 more damage, he's dead.
Yeah, I'm dealing 3 more damage.
Yeah, while the...
Okay. I get to channel a...
While the Timekeeper is female, I'm pretty sure both Deca and Donu are dudes. Not that it matters.
I deal another 8 damage to him.
Okay.
Did you already count my... Did you already do a deal?
Yeah, I already did the 8, so yeah, he's down to just 8.
8 to him.
Does it have to be 8?
Yes, it's 8.
Okay, because that will kill him.
Well, I mean, I could also just not, because I'm dealing a bunch of 3s later.
Yeah, do one of the 3s, because... Yeah, I'd say start attacking Deca now.
How many 3s am I dealing? I'm dealing 12 damage of a bunch of 3s.
Mm-hmm.
Or I can also deal... I'm going to deal 5 damage to somebody.
Deca.
We'll figure out that math later.
Because poison will do...
90 goes down
5.
to 80.
Yeah, Donu only needs 3 damage to die. I counted for the poison just so we made sure that's gone. So I'll recollect my poison tokens.
Zap. Let's play Force Field. Force Field is free, gives me 3 block. And now I get Claw for my last card. I get to do 5 damage with Claw. So you just added the 5 to Danu? Oh, you did your poison to him.
I did my poison, yeah.
So I would deal... So 3 damage I can deal with the lightning. So 80 goes down to 70. 2 goes down to 7.
So it's a 1v1 with you versus Deca. The good news is, after this turn, Deca is going to do the debuff, so you've got a turn of no real problems.
So now here's the fun part. Lightning damage, my lightning orbs are +2, and I have 4 lightning orbs.
Nice.
So...
Donu's dead.
Donu's dead.
Good riddance.
And then he takes 9 damage.
How much shield do you have?
I have 10 block.
Okay, you take no damage.
So you're dead, and yeah, everything's still going okay.
It's literally the first boss all over again, where I died like halfway into it, and then you were able to kill it. Your build is just...
I scale really well. So
I think that's...
basically,
yeah.
You keep me alive long enough for me to kill everything.
Mm-hmm. I was able to do at least a little bit of share block this fight, which helped. Like, the turn where we both were not taking damage, I was able to help with those 2 turns at least. And I think if I play this again, I would... that's the thing, I was trying for a poison build, and the game would just not give me poison cards. I think the first it gave me was Catalyst.
Cards, I'm going to get... End of this turn is when he's giving me the days. So he's not dealing any damage to me this turn.
Yeah. Yeah, I'm just doing a hypothetical on my end of what would have happened if I'd played, so now I'm going to go draw my cards and see what would happen next.
Alright, I get 3 more cards. Wow, I have some craziness here. I can either do a double claw on him.
Oh, I would have had
poison,
glacier. Stab, finisher, and catalyst. Oh, good god, game. Taunting. The taunts.
I feel like what I need to do is draw cards. I'm taking no damage, so the double glacier isn't really worth it.
True.
So I think, honestly, my choice is either I do a double claw, or I do a double skim and get a bunch more cards. I think a double skim's honestly the way to go. Yeah, I think I need card draw the most, because I don't have a lot of good things to use my 6 energy on. So I play skim.
Oh, did you roll a dice?
Yeah, I did.
What was it?
I draw 3 cards, and then I played skim, which was doubled by Echo Form, so I drew 3 cards twice more. Oh, I see what happened. This days came up at the wrong time. Whatever. Oh, look at that. I got another claw. And I found Blizzard finally. Oh, I spent 1 energy. What do I do with all this energy? Well, I don't need block this turn. I could play Glacier, which is a +3 damage to Blizzard. Or I could just not, and that might be a better option. Because I have to lose a lightning for that, which is a loss of 3 damage. Well, a loss of 1 damage, I guess. So it's a net gain of 2 damage for 2 energy. Yeah, it's not worth it.
Mm-hmm.
My minimum I need to spend for this turn to be worthwhile is 3 more energy.
Mm-hmm.
Which I could just... Oh, I could just funnel that all into strikes and keep my orbs around. Okay. So I'm just going to play Blizzard straight. He takes 3 damage. And then we'll play Claw. I now do 6 damage with Claw. And then I play Claw, which deals 7 damage.
At least it's not like the version in Slay the Spire proper, where you also get a claw in your deck, if I recall correctly.
You're thinking of a different one.
No, I'm thinking different. Okay. Oh no, that's
There's
the Ironclads one.
Yeah, Ironclads is you play it and it copies. There's somebody who you don't play it and it copies.
I think the big advantage you have right now is now that the damage is no longer scaling, it's a consistent amount you need to survive every other turn.
Although the big downside is I'm about to discard a lot of block here.
Yep, and on the turn when you're going to need it.
So what I might do is I might just play Glacier and get another Froststorm channeled.
Mm-hmm. So you have
It's a net loss in damage, but I think I need that block.
+1 block next turn, because even with the weaken, like, it's guaranteed that the fight will be... There's no way the fight lasts 4 more turns, I think. Either you're killing him or he's killing you.
He takes 2 damage from that.
Down to 50.
Which I guess, okay, if I would have done that in the other order, which I'm just going to say I did, he takes an extra 3 more damage because of the Blizzard.
Cool.
There's no reason I couldn't have done it in the other order.
Mm-hmm.
Do you do the damage to him?
Yep, I did the damage, yeah.
Okay. And then I would say that's probably... I did Glacier, I did Blizzard, and I did Skim. Yep, that's my turn. I'm down to 2, so I'm not going to bother playing these strikes. I discard all these good block cards. This gets exhausted. This gets discarded. This gets discarded. Alright. And then he's going to give me a Daze on top of my deck. And a Slime in the discard. And now he's back to damaging.
Yep. So the
I think
important...
one of these weakness tokens should be gone, shouldn't it?
Yes.
From last turn.
Mm-hmm.
Alright. 4, the useless number.
Hey, it's good for me.
You're dead.
I know.
What does 4 do for you, even?
+1 draw.
Ah, yes.
I would have been on my second time through my entire deck.
See, I only get 4 draw this turn because of the days.
Mm-hmm.
Although I do get a lot of frost channeling if I need it, and elite. Hey, I can switch places with you.
Nice.
Not that it matters because you're dead, but still.
Well, it also doesn't matter because the enemy attacks every
My
row.
cards this turn are Channel Frost. Oh wait, I needed to do 9 damage last turn. My cards this turn are Channel Frost, and Block. So I think I'm channeling some Frost this turn. I think my best card to echo is probably Cold Snap.
9.
The Voking is going to be less net damage. Okay, Cold Snap. I deal 6 damage. And I channel 2 Frost, which I will just use to immediately replace Frost. Alright. I can evoke an orb twice. Honestly, I think I'm going to evoke a Frost Orb, but then replace that Frost Orb. So Cold Snap's 2 energy. I'm taking... How much damage is targeting me? 8. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Yeah, that seems like the way to go.
If I had this still cast and not you, he would have died this turn.
Alright, so I play...
But also I would have died this turn, so potato potato.
Channel Frost. And I'll play Leap. Gives me 2 block. And then I will not play Dual Cast.
Because I reached the point now where I would have dealt a combined 34 damage over everything, but that includes poison anyway, so... Oh well.
Alright, Dual Cast is discarded. Daze is gone. He deals 8 damage to me. I block it all, but his weakness is gone, which means he's now dealing 10 damage.
Yep, but it also means you don't have to worry about that for 2 turns, so you have 2 turns to do 32 damage.
That'll be easy.
Exactly. I think you got this. I'm not gonna.
He takes 9 damage at the end of my turn.
I'm not gonna bother with doing my like role playing what would have happened because it would have been dead now, so it's irrelevant.
All right, I get 3 more cards. I roll the dice. Wow, this is a terrible hand. But I did get a 2, and 2 lets me get rid of some of this terrible stuff. Great.
Yay.
I'm going to play Blizzard as my first card. Deal 3 damage for each Frost Orb I have. I have 2, so that will deal 6 damage. And it is my Echo Form card, so it gets doubled, so I deal another 6 damage.
Oh yeah, you got 2 burns. That's lovely.
That puts me... I gain my 4 energy. I go down 1. I will then play Skim to draw 3 cards. I will then use my Relic to exhaust this slime.
At least for
These
free.
are not burns, these are slimes.
Yeah, I forgot those are slimes.
So that's exhausted and deals 2 damage. Thanks to my Relic. He's down to 9, he is dead.
Mm-hmm.
But let's make him more dead. I use Cold Snap to do another 3 damage and channel a Frost. Should be at 1 block now. And yeah, I can gain some block, not that it matters. I can do another damage. We'll just get this out of my deck.
You might as well.
Energy.
You never know if you'll have to... Because you have only 16... Oh, you have 16 left. You're not going to shuffle 9 times.
And he's dead. Because of my lightning.
Yep. GG. Yay, we won.
Yeah, you're dead again, but everything's okay.
I'm tied twice now. It's fine.
Yeah, officially, if we're following the regular death rules, what happens when someone dies... let me find that rule. Nope, that's not it. So when a player dies, the game immediately ends in defeat, normally. But there is a rule that says the player can stay alive if it's a boss fight as an alternate rule.
Yep. Which is the only time I've died is in the bosses.
You're supposed to be dead forever, and you continue into the next act without them, but this is a multiplayer game. Why would you just say one player's out of the game?
Yeah, that would just be me sitting watching you play the game.
So the way I like, the rule I like, which is one I half invented, is you combine this with another rule called, you combine it with the quick start rule, catch up. So when someone dies at the end of a boss fight, you say they're dead. But then what you do is you have that player use the catch-up rules to join into the next act as a new player.
What is the catch-up rules?
So the catch-up rules is just, it basically, you gain a bunch of rewards as if you went through the act. So you get some number of card rules, some number of gold, some number of relics, etc.
Got it.
So it basically lets you start in a later act instead of starting from the beginning in case you just want to skip Act 1 and
Also
start as if you
fair.
did.
Yep.
So using the catch-up rules is what I think is the best way to handle the boss killing you. Is the boss kills a player, that player is dead, so they switch characters.
Yep.
So maybe you'd switch from whoever you are, Silent, to the Watcher or the Ironclad, and then continue the game as a different player.
Yeah.
Yes, Danu and Deku do not give us a reward because they are the Act 3 boss.
And you're not supposed to. Yeah. Oh, because this isn't set up for the heart, is it?
No, I mean even with heart, they don't give you a reward.
Oh, interesting. That is weird.
I will click remove enemies. They are dead.
Yeah, I'm gonna just keep the character as is because it's easier than wasting a bunch of time setting up a new character. Do not feel like spending all that time on that.
I mean, the other option is we just say, yay, we won Act 3. And then if we wanted, we could use the catch-up rules to try different characters and do another Act 3.
That is true. We could do that some other time. But I don't think we're going to have time for that today because I'm supposed to be done in 10 minutes.
Oh. Well.
Yep.
Let's see what happens when I click Next Act.
Okay, so it's just...
Oh, this is Act 4 is just a tiny little card.
Campfire, shop, heart is all it is.
Alright, so let's see. We would have healed up at the end of the act.
Well, we could try it. For one fight, I think I have time, just not for an entire extra
Yeah,
act.
I mean, like, let's see what we do. So, end of the act, we would have healed up. This potion is spent.
Yep.
Your potion spent too.
I already discarded it.
I have gold.
Was it campfire first or shop first?
Campfire first.
Okay, yeah.
We go to a campfire, we both get to upgrade a card.
Okay, let me actually look through my entire deck and see if anything's even worth upgrading. Because I've upgraded already a lot of my best cards. Oh, I should get rid of that. Don't need that no more.
Yeah, this is easier.
That makes more sense. I was like, how do I have 32 cards? That's why.
Oh yeah, I got a slime there that doesn't belong.
So I could do the dagger spray.
That's upgraded, that's upgraded, that's duplicate, that's duplicate.
Maybe a controversial choice. I think I'm gonna do the defend just so I have another defend share. The defend share is actually useful.
I might actually want to defend share so you don't die on me again. Because I could upgrade my Glacier to be 3 block to any player, for instance. Or I could upgrade my Good Instincts to be 2 block for any player. And that's a 0 energy card.
Okay. Alright, I've
Honestly,
upgraded.
The 0 energy card is tempting. That might be the way to go, is upgrade Good Instincts.
Yep.
Because then I can just get some free block every time it comes up. And I can combo it with Scrape to pull that block.
The advantage for me is if I have my footwork handy, any defense that I play that I can share, I also add +1 defend to. Or +1 block. Which is nice.
Alright, I'm reset for the next round. I have 2 potions to use on the boss.
Okay, well, let's see what the shop brings us. You have 7 gold, I have 4. Whenever you play a power +1 defend, but it's unfortunately 8 and you only have 7.
Let's see, the boot. Deal 1 damage. That's not bad. And it gives me something on 4s. Gambling chip. Once per room, reroll the die.
So basically we get to reroll the die once in the fight. I guess the question is, does it count twice or not?
Don't forget to reveal, we need to reveal colorless cards. Where are the colorless cards? There they are. 3 colorless cards for the shop.
Where'd they go? Oh, there they are, okay.
Wow. So
Ooh.
Apotheosis. Your starter strikes deal +1 damage. Your starter defends gain +1 block. That's a good one. So it's that one costs 3, right? It is a yellow card, so it costs 6.
Oh, never mind. I can't afford that.
All of these are yellow cards, and then
I can't afford none of these.
So I would also draw 3 cards from your reward deck, because those also get added to the shop.
Oh, right.
And if you drew a golden ticket, swap that out.
Yep.
So my other shop, ooh, I can buy another claw.
Love that. I mean, to be fair, the card that I just drew isn't the worst card. I got it prepared.
And
Draw
I can get
one,
another copy
discard
of
one.
Leap. Both Claw and Leap are solid cards, and that would cost me 4 gold.
Backflip would cost me 2. That's
ooh, and then I can't buy the boot. So
Yep.
I want the boot, which might be just nice to have in general.
Mm-hmm.
Then I either get Claw or Leap, not both.
Yep. Block Potion might not be terrible.
I don't think Apotheosis is worth it because I don't have enough starter cards. And Hand
Yeah.
of Greed, I'm spending too much money.
And you can't buy like it. I don't think you can buy it for me, right, or anything like that.
I could.
Oh, you
I
could.
can give you gold. I can, to be precise with the rules, I can buy some. I can help you pay for the cost of an item.
Yeah, because like for example, the big advantage for me is I have all of the catches that require Apotheosis and Footwork, but when I stack those, it means my starter block, my starter defend, I can give 4 block to any player.
That might be a better thing than just me getting another Claw.
And then also, all of my strikes do +1 damage, means the strikes do 2 damage rather than 1, which becomes 3 once the Red Skull kicks in.
The official rule for your slime thing is you can't gain gold. You can still spend the gold you have at the shop, and the shop rules are any player may help you pay for the cost of it.
Yep, but you're not giving me gold, so it's not like I'm gaining it. So that could be useful. And then would leave you 5 gold to do whatever you wanted, including the boot.
Or the other option I could do is I buy Claw and Leap, and then I remove my injury from my deck.
Also true. And I could also remove it. Well, I'm not even worried about the injury. Well, I know the heart has a lot of debuffs, doesn't it? It probably does. So the blue candle probably is worth it still. So we have a lot of options here that all could potentially be useful.
So do you think Apotheosis will be something... It's 2 energy to play. Do you
Yeah,
think
that's...
you'll be able to play and get good use out of it? I definitely won't.
I most likely would. And that would leave you...
That's probably the best move if we're going...
Yeah. If we're going to go any gold card, Apotheosis I think is the best one.
It means I have 1 wasted coin, but that's not the end of the world.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. 1 coin wasted? Oh, yeah, you want to be able to spend 1, you mean?
I have 7.
Oh, yeah, because I have 4.
Oh, you have money.
I have 4 money. I only need 2.
Oh, so in that case, I'd have 5 left over.
Yes.
So I can still remove a card and buy either Leap or Claw,
Exactly.
or I could buy the boot. So I think definitely we should go Apotheosis.
Yep. Exactly.
So you get Apotheosis, I give you 2 coins.
That works.
No, I don't give you 2 coins. I contribute 2 coins to you buying Apotheosis.
And sadly, I can't upgrade it. What would it have been?
Probably just cheaper to play.
Yeah, +1. That, yeah. For the final fight, 1 energies, whatever. It's almost certainly going to be worth it whenever I draw it.
And then
Just
I
for the
have
defense.
5 gold left.
Yep.
Do I remove my injury? I probably should remove my injury.
Of my cards, of my gray cards, it's probably like, Backflip is probably the only one that's necessarily worth it. 1, potentially 2 defend, to draw 2 cards.
Oh. I just noticed something. See this Cunning Potion?
Yep.
Deal 3 damage, treat each attack as a separate 0-cost attack.
Yep.
And my Wristblade says your 0-cost attacks deal +1 damage.
Nice.
So this is a potion that deals 6 damage.
Yep, so that could be useful as just 1... That would be better than the boot, I'd say, because the boot, at
Oh yeah, that's
most...
definitely better than the boot.
Yeah, easily the Cunning Potion's better than the boot.
It's just I either do the Cunning Potion or remove injury. And honestly, injury hasn't been bothering me that much.
Mm-hmm. Worst case scenario, you can exhaust it. Yeah. And then your
Potion will be 3.
And then you have 2 left.
Which I think Claw might be the better option. Well, Leap means I can give you block.
Because here's my
Claw
cards that I
my
drew.
damage scale is better. I don't know. I think Claw might be the better option.
With how the claw's been working, at least lets us do damage, depending on how the heart works.
More Claw is more damage.
Mm-hmm.
I think I might have played with... The Claw pack has 8 Claw cards in it.
Mm-hmm.
And the number of claws you put in determines how balanced the game is. I can't remember how many I put in.
I also realized I forgot to put all of the cards back into the reward deck, so it's technically possible I would have drawn something else. It's fine, though. Statistically, you probably wouldn't have bought it with what we bought here. There we go.
Alright. We have purchased from the shop. I will close the shop. Oh wait, we finished the combat. I should have had one more gold. Not that would have changed anything.
Yeah, you wouldn't be able to afford more than one thing.
I could have bought another 3-cost thing, but I don't think I would have removed injury over
another claw. Alright.
Alright, so now we are on. I think this should summon the mini-boss first?
Nope, just Corrupt Heart, looks like.
Or maybe they didn't have the mini-boss yet in this version.
That's possible.
Because his mechanics are a little weirder then.
True.
Let me see if I can find it. We'll probably just fight the heart here, I think, just because you're...
Is that 200 exactly, or is it supposed to be 300?
That's 200, I think.
Okay, because yeah, it's got the 100 icon on here.
Yeah, it's got 2 cubes on 100.
Invincible, can't gain weakness or go below 50 HP per player. What is that? Because it's supposed to be it has a
50 damage.
Yeah, the 50 damage per turn, I guess, is what they technically mean.
Yeah.
But it's saying can't go below 50 HP per player. Almost sounds like that 100 is how much it
Let's
can't.
think about it. Can't go below. It's 50 HP per player.
So that's 100. It almost sounds like it's saying can't go. Oh, let's see. It loses invincible at turn 4.
Yeah, that's it. Okay.
So it can only take 100 damage before turn 4. Hello, kitten. You want food, don't you? At end of turn, all players take 1 damage per cube. Start of combat, add a cube.
Yeah, I think I might need a newer version of the mod, or maybe they never put in Tabletop Simulator. If I want to fight... They did implement Sword and Shield. The way they implemented it...
I will be right back. I gotta feed Kitty.
Okay.
Yeah. Alright, back for now. Removed all gold.
Yeah. I just when I was buying stuff at the shop. So, since it doesn't seem to be here, I'll just explain. Let me double check if this deck has it. Nope, okay. So the way the Sword and Shield are implemented in the board game, from what I've read on the Discord, there's actually 2 elites. One of them goes in the bottom 2 rows, and one goes in the top 2 rows. And your players are allowed to move around freely during combat.
Interesting.
So you basically get to choose which one you're facing, and that's how they handle the surrounded effect.
Okay.
And with 4 players, you're always forced to have at least somebody facing each of the 2.
Oh, yeah. But there's no backstab mechanic.
I don't remember how it works because I've only read about it on Discord. I don't think I've seen the cards. I might need a newer version of this mod to do it, and this save is from an older version.
So not worth it at the moment?
Yeah, I mean, trying to transfer everything over would be a pain.
Yeah. Shall we begin?
Yep.
Oh, actually, I'm going to do one thing first. I'm going to pull up the soundtrack to the heart fight. I feel it's only appropriate now.
I should do that as well. Although it's annoying, iTunes hates when I switch the listening device. So if I'm listening on iTunes now, I'll have to restart iTunes once I'm done with
Can
this.
I do a 30-minute version? It's
play
YouTube.
it
There's
on
always
Twitter.
30 minutes. I mean, I can
Play it
loop
on
it. Yeah, here we go. Extended. 15. That's better than not. Hang on, turn that down. That is too loud.
Into the Breach. Prawn.
And then...
Oh, here's the Root soundtrack. It's a great one.
Loop. Yeah, I don't think I own the Slay the Spire soundtrack. I should fix that.
Ah, here it is. Slay the Spire soundtrack. I own it. Great soundtrack. Although there are a couple songs in the soundtrack that are like 30 seconds, which
Oh yeah, that
doesn't
makes
work
sense.
so well for my soundtrack playlist.
Slay the
especially
Spire
for
plus
15-second
Backpack Hero. Okay, sure. Soundtrack is currently on sale for $2.
Alright, I have the heart music on.
Or I can buy the bundle for $1.73. Okay, here, hang on. Just to make this legit, hang on. I gotta go buy the soundtrack so I can play it. As I'm currently playing it. That's not how that works. But I don't think they'd mind me playing it during the board game. They definitely might if I play it other times, but I think right now it's fitting. I don't think I would get in trouble.
From what I know, the Slay the Spire creators are on board with the board game existing. And I'm ever playing this game in real life once it ships. I'm definitely playing the game soundtrack while we play the board game.
Oh yes, but the difference is I'm streaming.
Yeah, fair.
So I was like, just to make this a little legit, quickly buy the game on Steam.
Here, this might help. I will recommend everybody watching this to go buy the soundtrack and go with their board game.
It's $1.73 plus tax right now on
Go
Steam.
buy it for
If you own the
$1.73,
game.
all three of
If you
yours.
don't own the game, it's $2.03 on sale.
Actually, we might be at more than 3 viewers. I haven't been watching your screen. I've just been watching chat.
Ah, yeah, fair.
So, how many viewers do we have right now?
It is 3.
So all 3 viewers go buy it. That's $1.
It was 5 earlier, but I think people had to go eat dinner because it's dinner time.
Yeah.
Okay, let's start, because I'm supposed to go on and get Chinese after this.
And as a life hack for people who do dinner and stuff, when you have chicken nuggets, if you buy one of those sherry glasses, it's the perfect thing to just put sauce in because it elevates it a little bit.
7.
It keeps it out of the way of your nuggets.
Oh yeah, what's the dice roll to start?
The dice roll is 6.
Guess what card I drew very first?
What?
Oh, I didn't shuffle my deck, did I?
Mine shuffled mine.
Damn it, because this is a really good starting hand, but I definitely forgot to shuffle Apotheosis in, so what I'm going to do is put Apotheosis back in, shuffle once, and then draw one more card. I think that's the closest to fair. What was the dice roll? 6?
The dice roll is 6, which means I get to give the heart weakness, except
It's immune to
I'm not getting
weakness.
weakness because he's invincible for now.
Okay. Tools of the trade and well-laid plans. I'm off to a great start.
Oh, I see. At the end of turn, all players take 1 damage per cube on the heart.
Yep, and every 4 turns it adds cubes.
Yeah. So he's
Alright.
not dealing us damage per card, because that would be insane. He's dealing us damage per... as the game progresses, he progressively deals more damage.
Blade Dance definitely is a good one to play right now, because I can save those guys for later. Poison Stab would be good to get started, because the boss isn't immune to poison, hopefully. That would be nasty if it was.
Getting poison going on him now would be great.
Oh, there's remembered, I have
Right
muted.
now, this is every single negative effect thing he starts with.
Yep, that thing. And then I'm going to do Dagger Spray, because that way I do a lot of the attacks that do bonus damage per thing in my
I just
hand.
got good instincts for block, and it's kind of useless right now.
Okay, so
It's
that's
useless.
1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10.
Well, I'm gonna play Rainbow then.
10 damage.
Rainbow means I get to channel a Lightning, then I channel a Frost, and then I'll channel a
13,
Dark,
14.
replacing one of my Lightning.
Nice.
So the heart takes 2 damage.
I think I did that right. Actually, let me double check I did that right.
Where's the Dark?
Yes, I did.
There it is. The Dark Red cubes automatically snap to the
Yes.
grid, as opposed to the brighter red cubes don't.
Yep.
If I remember correctly.
I dealt 14 damage and 2 poison.
I dealt 2 damage. Yay! And I'll deal 1 more damage at the end of my turn.
I can be a bit front-loaded, definitely. I also build up over time with the power cards, but I'm definitely more front-loaded with the mutagen.
Block, and injury.
Oh yeah, that's exactly what you...
Sad.
I mean, at least the injury's out of the way now. And
at least my energy
then...
reserves for the next turn. That's the big thing.
1 weak, 1 vulnerable, and 5 confusion in the deck. And I have a die.
I have a die. This is die, not die.
I figured die is least important because all my other cards, because the mutagen is +1 per attack, die only does 4 total. So everything else did more damage stack, and die can be saved for later.
Alright, fun time. So all of us. Oh boy. So we all get a weakness.
Mm-hmm.
We all get a vulnerable.
Mm-hmm.
And we all get 5 slimes.
Yep. Because they don't have as many debuffs as the actual game does.
Well, no, here's the big thing. They don't allow you to have both slime and fire at the same time.
Yep.
Every encounter only has one or the other.
Mm-hmm.
And they chose slime over fire. Which, honestly, slime's a little nicer.
Mm-hmm,
Fire is unplayable and damages you, while slime just sits in your deck.
Mm-hmm. And at least I don't gotta worry about it till I shuffle.
Yep. So now we all have 5 slime in our Discord. That's just hurting anybody who has a tiny deck.
Mm-hmm.
For people with big decks, they might not even care.
They're all medium decks, maybe even. Okay, so that's the end of the first turn.
Yeah, so you got your 2 debuffs?
And also poison damage. Yeah, I got my debuffs. 2 poison damage.
Right. The number is 2, which means
Not
I get
useful.
to exhaust a card to deal 2 damage.
Okay, 6.
Oh, I deal 1 lightning damage.
Discard. Oh, hey, bye, Pain. Screw you. Okay, I've got 4 energy. And the boss is doing damage, right? Oh, god, the boss is doing 10 damage this turn, isn't it? Yep, vulnerable.
Why 10?
Vulnerable.
Oh, yeah.
So the boss is going to one-shot anybody who doesn't have any block, and I have, 2 block.
I have a 2 free block for free already.
I have Piercing Wail. I'm going to use that, so that's a weakness on the boss. And the good news is, weak cancels out vulnerable. So that's 5 damage.
Here's the problem, though.
Boss is immune to weak. Never mind. Right, I forgot about that mechanic. Damn it.
Ah, stupid heart.
So Piercing Wail is worthless as a card.
I'm not getting any of my powers right now. It's screwed.
Well, I guess Piercing Wail gets me 1 block. Love that. Really annoying that the boss is immune to weak, though. That's kind of a lot of my cards are weakened.
Don't worry, he'll be able to get weakened once we get through the first phase.
I know. So the thing is, in order to survive, I need to use Piercing Wail now. It just sucks because that's the only defend. Also, I realized we probably should have decided who got what potion before. Oops.
Oh, I mean, I could give you. I mean, I only have the heal potion, which might change based on who plays it.
Speaking of which, also, Explosive Potion, once the Invincible's off, probably just burn it, because why not?
Yeah. Honestly, I probably would have given you the heal potion if I'd thought of it, so...
We'll call it that. We don't know if we need it yet, but I'm about to take 10 damage.
You're the one who normally dies, so...
I am about to take 8 damage.
Yeah, I think I need to just stack up on block for this turn.
Mm-hmm. Especially with no weaken as an option, I'm about to take a lot of damage.
I'm going to play Zap, which will place my Dark with a Lightning, and he will take 3 damage. 1, 2, 3. I will then play Claw. I have Weakened, which means it's going to do -1 damage. So my Claw only does 1 damage to him, but my Weakened is gone. Which is why I did that.
2.
And I have spent no energy so far. I need to spend at least 2 energy, so we'll play some Glacier.
Right now.
I will invoke the Lightning with that, so I'll take 2 damage. And I will gain another Frost and 2 block.
1, 2, 3, 4. But no. That's an exhaust.
I currently have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 block. I think I'll spend 1 energy to get 1 more block, just because this is the turn where I need it.
3, 4. So that's 4, 5 total damage from me.
Alright. I'm done. I'll save my 2 energy for next turn, and hopefully start to get the good stuff.
And then the boss does 10 damage.
Yep.
Which
so both of us take 10 damage. Well, first off, I deal 1 damage end of turn to him.
And then I do 2 because of poison.
And then I gain 3 block. Yeah, I'm at 6. So he does 10 damage. I block 6 of it. That hurts.
He does 10 damage. I block 2 of it, so I am down to 1 health.
My vulnerable is gone. You can press numpad 0 to remove those effects. Oh, did you remember to deal with weakness on you?
Oh, the reduced damage?
One of your attacks should have been -1 damage.
Okay, so I dealt 1. I dealt 0 damage rather than 1. Okay, that's whatever.
But you got rid of the weakness, so it's all good.
Yep. Either way, it's done. And I retain 2 strikes. If there's a finisher, then that's something. If not, they're good discard fodder.
Right. So he moves on to dealing 2 damage 3 times, which is not bad right now, but
what was I have 0 health, so I'm gonna spend the healing potion so I don't die.
How do you have 0 health?
Not 0 health, 1 health. 0 to lose. I can't lose any more health, but now I can. I can afford to take 1 hit.
Also, the number is 5, which is useless in this fight.
I got +1 energy, so that's useful. That actually really helps me because it lets me spend 1 more card.
Well, they got claws and capacitors.
Apotheosis. Strikes do +1 damage. Defends gain +1 block, which is good because I will take no damage this turn because of that, I think. No, I'll take 1 damage.
Get 3 energy.
1 damage.
So I'm going to play Skim, which lets me draw 3 cards.
I'm going to retain this.
Ooh, Echo Form. Hello.
Excellent.
Now things
Excellent.
And by cooking, I mean I will burn that heart to the ground.
Dramatic Entrance, 2 damage, 1. Strike.
Echo Form. Cost me 3 energy.
Strike. 3. That's 3 total.
He's dealing 6 damage to us.
Yes.
I get 3 block for free. I can get another 2 block, or I can get a capacitor. That's my choice here.
This Shiv 4. And then Finisher is... Oh, no. 5, 6 because they're strikes. And then Finisher is another 8.
How's your block going?
I have 5. So I'm taking 1 damage.
I can either take 3 damage and get capacitor in play, or I can take... Or I could either take 3 damage and get capacitor, or I take 1 damage and don't get capacitor. I feel like getting capacitor in play is more valuable because it makes all my power scaling go up.
Yeah, that helps.
And
just
the orbs
making sure you don't die in the meantime.
And
1, 2, 3, 4, 5.
That's my last energy.
And I retain the catalyst, hoping to get better poison later. I also now have Apotheosis in play, so if I can get the last power card, which I should be able to soon.
Flaw. I deal 3 damage to him.
Nice. That potion saved my life. I would have been dead this turn without it.
I deal 4 damage to him.
Nice. I'm not even sure the heart's a him. I think the heart's probably just an it.
It's someone. I call all video game opponents him, unless I have some reason to say otherwise. It's just a generic title for an enemy.
In the case of the heart, I think it is applicable. The heart of the mountain.
1, 2, 3 block is my end of turn block.
I also just remembered Beat of Death should have been taking place.
Oh yes.
So first turn I had block. So first turn I took no damage. Second and third turn, I might be dead.
I had enough block on the last turn, I think, to avoid it.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, you would have taken
And I
none.
definitely had
Did you have
block
any you could have shared last time, or no?
Great question.
Oh wow, that was a really good loop on this. Essentially, it's the question between I may be very close to dead. I completely
Yeah,
forgot.
I had no shareable block.
That's not good.
I didn't really optimize towards shareable block, which probably
No.
should have.
Well, to be fair, normally that we don't either.
But yeah, this turn, 6.
Yeah, I'm probably dead this turn.
7. And I block 3.
Mm-hmm.
I'm down to 2 health.
Oof. Yeah, we're in trouble.
And it'll be fine. I got Echo Form in play.
Yep,
That
okay.
always saves the day.
Oh, yeah, sure. Okay. Alright, let's do the next turn.
Also, he's not damaging me this turn.
Yes, he is. Beat of Death.
Okay, 2 damage. I blocked that just by having ice in play.
Mm-hmm. Because, yeah, it is the Beat of Death plus 1 cube before the damage, technically. 5, okay.
So he loses invincible end of turn. I just rolled a 5 again.
I know. But
are you
next
still
turn.
alive or are you dead already?
I have 1 health. Best as I can
So
tell.
you need at least 2 block to stay in the game.
Which that shouldn't be too hard. As long as I draw even 1 block card, I have it. And worst comes to worst, I have Catalyst, and I'll just burn that.
Here. I get 3 energy.
6. Discard 1.
Oh, this is a tough choice.
Damn it, I did not get the card I needed. I was really hoping for the energy card. The good news is I have Defend Plus, so I live.
I could get 2 Frost, or I could get 2 powers in play.
Okay.
And no Frost that way.
Do you have any Defend?
I have automatic blocking, so that's
Okay,
no problem.
you're good, you're good. Yeah, you're probably fine from the Beat of Death. Your big problem is just the constant damage.
Yeah,
The good news is we can get Weaken going now, which should reduce some of the damage.
Yeah, so right now I need to decide, do I put 2 powers in play? I definitely put Fusion in play. That's 1 energy. If I put
1,
Heat Sinks in
2,
play as
3.
well, I'm not getting Cold Snap. But I think that's honestly the better move.
Yes,
So
Adrenaline, I
Heat
needed
Sinks,
that.
That's 1 energy. I then put Fusion in play. That's a 2nd energy, which
2
lets
energy.
me draw 2 cards.
Bouncing
That
Flask.
kind of worked out. What's the number again? 5.
Mm-hmm.
I can either get 2 Dark and have those just sit ready to use,
I need to use
or I
that.
can get 2 Frost and be prepared
I'm
for
gonna
a big
use
blizzard
this because
attack.
it's free, unless we not have to spend a card this turn. So that's 3 or 2. It's only 2.
Here's what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna get 2 Dark. So that's the
Okay.
doubled 1. And then I'm going to play Cold Hearted to get 1 Frost, which will replace a Dark.
Mm-hmm.
And my Dark does 7 damage right now. So
3,
he
4,
goes
5.
to...
Yeah, there's a good chance I'm dead very soon, possibly next turn, depending on my defense, but I'm going to retain some defense, and that should hopefully... Actually, if I just retain the defense, I'm probably fine.
I just got Fusion in play, which means my energy is now a lot more manageable, and
Yeah.
I have Echo Form in play. So as
And
long
because-
as I can keep getting blocked.
And I have retain, so I can keep any defense I don't need to play later.
Unfortunately, I had to discard Stable Discharge, but I'm also not set up
Mhm.
with the Lightning to use it well, so... Eh.
Okay. Do you need more energy?
Wait, you mean for this turn?
I have setup, so do you need, I can give you 1 more energy if you need it.
I could do an extra... If I did that, I could do less damage, but I could get Stable Discharge in play.
Yep, that might be not a bad idea. I'll give you 1 energy. Because I don't need it, I'm going to discard it if I don't use it.
Which means I need to undo 7 damage to the boss.
That's... oops. And I'm going to play Neutralize. It's only 1 damage, but hey, it's 1 damage. You never know.
So I use the extra energy. I'm now at the end of the turn. I deal 3 damage from lightning.
Doing it now. Might not get a chance to use it later. Catalyst, tripling the poison on the enemy. That's 15 poison.
I now have 5 powers in play and 2 Dark Orbs just waiting to zap him with.
Yep, that
Each of
sounds
them does
right.
8 damage.
Okay.
And then end of turn, I get 2 block, Beat of Death.
Yep, I did Beat of Death and loses Invincible, which is good. Okay, boss takes 15 poison damage every single turn now. Hopefully I can get some more poison next turn.
Alright, he's dealing 7 damage to all of us. Fun.
Yeah, that's going to be nasty. But we can weaken it now.
I'm shuffling my
No,
deck,
it's
which means
9 damage if you
pop up.
9 damage if you include Beat of Death.
Alright, and rolling the dice. Our number is 6, so I weaken him.
Cool. Excellent.
Finally, that's useful.
Finally. Doesn't work
So
on Beat
one
of
less
Death, I'm
damage,
guessing,
though.
though.
Next turn will be more
I'm guessing
damage.
does not work on Beat of Death. Because that wouldn't make sense.
Well,
Each player takes 1
ideally,
damage,
it
doesn't
did
show
not
it.
work with Beat of Death's actually better, because Beat of Death is a small attack for it to...
True, but I often tend to get a lot of weakens, so every little bit helps, you know.
Alright,
One, flip,
I've got a decent amount of block this turn, that's good. I could easily block.
shuffle,
Oh yeah, that's just
5.
5 block. Oh, I can get 10 block, and I can give each group of 5 to any player.
Okay, I wonder what I'm discarding. Bye.
Hey, do you happen to need block, or are you good?
I have 9 possible block.
I can give you just 5 block.
Fair, and I can that way I can retain block for later turns. Because
And I can also
I'm
feature-
hanging on with just 1 health right now, so I need to block all damage to survive every single turn.
So here's basically my options. I can either give us both 5 block, or I can give one of us 5 block, and that gives me an extra
Here's my options.
6 damage to the boss.
I have a total of 3. Oh, hang on, I forgot. I have Apotheosis and Footwork in play. Good God. 4, 8, 12, 16 block to share
This turn.
this turn.
So if you can give me 2 block,
Easily dodge and roll.
so you give me 2 block, I give you 5 block,
Yep.
and then that's most of the block we need. Actually, I think it might be need to do a little bit more than that. So if you can give me 3 block and I give you 5, you get 1 for yourself.
Unfortunately, because of the way that Apotheosis and everything works, it's always going to be at least 2 at a time, but it's fine.
Yeah, so basically, I can either do my 5 block thing twice, or I can do my Blizzard twice. And Blizzard twice is going to deal an extra 6 damage. So it might be the better play to do that.
But also, if you do the defend twice, it means I can preserve defense for later turns.
Sure, I could maybe do that.
Because I can save dodge and roll, for instance. So if you do
The
5 on
downside
each of
to
us...
this is if I'm giving myself 5 block, that means I'm wasting 2 of my block. So, although you saving the block is probably better.
Yeah, because that way I can use it for later turns.
This is a small... He's got enough health that we're not going to kill him from this.
If he's 6 damage short of dying some turn, then
Although
whoops.
the other option is I play Claw twice, and that just scales my Claw up.
Also true. And Claw's free, so...
So Claw... I mean, I don't have to pay the energy. I don't need to use it twice. I just pay the energy cost once. So I'm playing all these cards regardless.
I guess first off I'm going to play... I'm going to start with Neutralize. Oh, and I have +1 strength now because I went through my entire deck.
Did you get your starting strength, by the way?
On my first turn, yeah, I counted for that this time. But I lose after first turn.
Oh, good, okay.
But now I have a permanent one, once per combat from Red Skull.
So that's an extra 6. This is... I do a 4, and then
So
a 5.
that's 2 from Neutralize, and I also do 1 weaken, so it's... So next turn it's going to do less damage, which is really nice. Yeah, now my weakens can come into play, which should really be helpful.
Oh, yeah, so it's definitely between whether I get an extra 5 block or whether I play Claw twice, because the math just works way better with Claw. So he's dealing each of us 5 damage, right?
No. The total damage is, because of the weaken, it's...
Oh wait, 6 damage.
Yeah, it's 6, and then 2 from the Beat of Death, so 8. We need to block 8 damage.
8 damage? Okay, so that probably should give us both 5.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so I'm gonna double stack.
You give us both the 5, and I will... And I'll do defend plus... I'll give you 4 more. Oh, sorry, what?
I don't need the other 4 more. I got auto block.
Okay, because then I can play Defend Plus, which gets me up to 9.
So give yourself block after that, after the 5. I
Oh,
got
yeah.
auto block to deal with my other 3. And then the rest of my turn will just be attacking.
And then, yeah, same in that case.
1 energy.
Strike
what else am I
is
doing?
2, and Finisher is 3. Wow, 5 damage.
I'm doing Blizzard. He takes
Big
6
numbers.
damage.
And I did,
Claw.
how much total block do you have?
5
8?
damage. 2, 3, 5.
Oh,
What
yeah.
was that?
You'll have 8 total block?
Yeah, I get +3 block.
Okay, then never mind. Yeah, there's no way I could. Like, the most I could potentially do is you'd take 1 damage, but it's probably better if you have 2 health than 1, just in case. And then I'll retain the dodge and roll and one of the defend pluses and discard the other defend plus. Because that gives me a lot of defensive options.
I should also check, does the heart have any sort of weird healing mechanics or anything? Nope. So I'm just going to spam all my potions now.
Yeah. Now's the time. Now that the Invincible's gone, might as well use the
I don't
damage.
need an extra defend, and I'm going to hold off on the extra strike, I think.
Mm-hmm.
So I will have 6 energy next turn. I will use my counting potion to deal 6 damage, and my explosive potion to deal 2 more.
Yep.
It takes 8 more damage.
Yeah, might as well.
This is the last fight, so...
And the boss is on 110 health. We'll get it below
And
half health
he-
easy, I'm
He
sure.
takes 3 damage
Yep.
for my lightning.
Perfect. We've gotten
Any
rid of one of the
damage from
cubes. Oh yeah, poison is 15.
Oh, wait a second. I played... I think I played Stag Discharge last turn, so that's... Never mind.
Okay.
Okay.
As long as one of us survives, the boss will take an additional 15 poison damage.
So he is dealing 8 damage to me. My block is 8. I'm good.
If we need to prioritize someone to live, it's probably you because of the orbs. The poison lingers even after I die. So if one of us has to die, I'll just give you all my block. Okay, next turn. Is it?
Yep.
Okay, what's the dice?
The new number is 5. He gets another week.
And
I
I...
lost a week last turn, so...
Yep, so just keep it there. And I get +1 energy, which is nice.
And the nice thing is, he's on triple 1 attack, which the week reduces by 3 instead of by 1.
Okay, I discard 1 of the energy because whatever, it doesn't matter.
We're going to take 9 damage each.
Yeah. Are we?
Oh,
He's
the
weakened.
Beat of Death. Yeah, but he has 2 strength.
Oh, right, so that's 3 each. 9 plus Beat of Death, 11. Okay.
11 damage. Ouch.
I can block...
Wow, my hand sucks.
No, I can't block enough. I drew no more block cards at all.
I drew all 1 basic defend cards. We'll see if that's enough.
Well, here's the thing. I can give you 8 block.
So, okay.
I'm
I
dying,
drew
you're
3
surviving.
block. So first off, I am definitely playing cold-headed.
1, 2, 3, 4,
Because that will let
5,
me
6.
Throw my 2 dark at him.
I have no more
and
extra
gain 2
energy
more.
cards, so...
Oops, that's not what I wanted to grab.
I think my best play here is to do the poison, because that way I can keep doing damage beyond the grave, and then give you the block so you live.
Before you do that, let me add up some numbers.
Yeah, fair.
So, I just channeled... My first card, I played cold-headed, because the only good one I had, which gave me 2 frost, and that means I had my 2 dark got evoked,
Yep.
which each deal 8 damage to him.
Nice.
So he takes 16 damage, 10, 20, he goes up to 6. Okay. So at the end of my turn, I am now up to 5 free block.
Nice.
And I can get up to 2 more block just for my cards, which... I need to play at least 2 more cards for me to not be wasting energy.
Fair.
Or 3 more cards.
Mm-hmm.
So I've got a guaranteed right here. Unless you can make me draw cards.
I can. Potentially. The catch is, doing so, I will sacrifice the ability to do bouncing flask,
Okay.
but...
So here's my turn. I can I've got just strikes and defense left, and I've got 5 energy. I need to spend at least 3 of that for my turn to not
I'll do the
waste.
Predator and give... Well, the thing is, if I drew Predator on my deck, I could possibly draw more defense.
In terms of block, I've currently got 5 passive block that's coming out of the 11 I need. And I can get 2 more blocks.
I'm gonna search and then shuffle. How many defends do I have
7.
left? No, I don't. I have 2 defends out of the entire deck.
Yeah, the most I'm getting is 7 block, which I will be dead.
Let me see. Hang on. Let's see. The most I can. Well, I can share with you. The question is kind of, if I get the defend, that's 3. That's 5. If I somehow get both of them, I could give a total of 5 block to myself, which. Basically, at this point, I can gamble on getting myself more cards that gets more block. That might be more useful, because you still have at least the defaults. I might do that and hope I get more block, because if I get more block...
Unless we can get enough block to where we have, like, 22 block, one of us is dead.
I know, but I can... Oh, my block total is 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12. I can possibly get 13 block total.
Well, how much do you have without doing that?
Without doing the draw?
Yeah.
8.
So you've got a guaranteed 8. I've got a guaranteed 5. I've got a guaranteed 7. So that's 15 in total.
And if I get 5 more, that's 20. So unfortunately, that's not quite enough.
So the 5 more won't keep us both alive.
No, because yeah, the weekend. If the weekend applied to Beat of Death, that would possibly do it, but I don't think that's going to be enough by itself. And I have, unfortunately, no more debuffs available on the boss.
Yeah, we can just attack.
I also forgot that Poison Stab is an exhaust card. Oh! Right, Poison Stab's an exhaust card. I shouldn't have drawn this. Because I can't play that twice in one combat, so I have a different card. It was Pain. Whatever. Blue Candle, Exhausting Pain. Love that. Thanks, game. Appreciate it.
1, 2, 3, 4.
So
I've got 5 block. You've got 8 block.
It would keep you alive.
We could definitely keep one of us alive.
The worst part is, if I got both of them, it would be 21 or 20 block plus your 1 extra HP. It would be 1 short of keeping us both alive.
That's rough.
That's really obnoxious. So I'm going to keep you alive because my deck is mostly built around survival. It'll give you 1 turn to kill the boss, basically. Because all of my block will be exhausted with me being dead. So, yeah.
I got a lot of self-block. I just don't have a lot of shareable block.
Yeah, that's fine. Okay, I'm going to do Predator and...
all my terrible cards.
Oh,
so you're giving me block?
I'm going to give you block. The question is, I'm going to do Bouncing Blade first off, because that's 2 cost. And that's going to get...
energy.
That's 3 more poison on the boss. Might as well just go from 15 to 18. Never hurt. So the boss takes 18 damage every single turn. Probably that's going to be 36 damage total, which is half its health left.
Yeah, this might happen.
This actually might happen. I will probably not survive it, but this might happen. So the same as always.
You died at every boss. That's just
I did not die to the second boss. Which basically sums up Slay the Spire, because in my opinion, second floor is the easiest floor. Like, no question. I don't think I've died... I mostly die either to the 3rd round boss or sometime in the 1st round if I have a bad starting deck. And first 2 cards.
I usually die to a random enemy encounter because I make a dumb mistake.
Valid. I mostly die on the 3rd floor these days. Either to a mini-boss, something really nasty, or mostly to the 3rd round boss. I've died to 3rd round bosses more than anything else in that game.
How much block did you give me?
I haven't yet. I've done 2 poison. I can give you... Oh, the thing is, I have the Predator, which definitely is 4 damage. The only question is, who am I... Well, also, who am I giving the extra card draw to?
So, okay, in terms of block... 4,
Well, actually, I only have 1 more energy, so it doesn't matter if I draw more, because I don't have any more free cards, I think.
Oh.
So I might as well just say, okay, you draw 2 cards.
I draw 2 cards?
Yep.
Okay, so that changes... Ah, look at that. Force Field gives me free block.
Nice.
So I play Force Field, gives me 3 block.
Is that... How much block is that? That's 3?
Yeah, 3 more.
Okay.
So in total, I have 8 block, and I can get up to 10. Actually, I'm going to be 8 block. I will definitely have at least 9, and I could go up to 10.
Okay, so just up to 10?
Which, that would be, actually, I'm fully alive at 10.
Yeah, the catch is, I currently have no block, and I can give myself 8 block. Oh well.
10 block will keep me alive, but you can't get to 11 yourself.
No, 8 is the most I can do between Apotheosis and Footwork. It's ironic, those are the 2 cards that I saved for this turn, and they weren't quite enough to save me. I completely forgot that 2 strength would technically override the weaken. The good news is, I think we have this, because next turn, the only damage is the Beat of Death.
Well, I'm going to play Lightning, which will turn one of my Frost into block. And give me another Lightning.
This is stupid. I'm gonna spend my last energy on my Strike in my hand. Because I might as well just do 2 damage. Because I can't live, so might as well just, hurt the boss.
Are you giving me some block, then?
I could do that, actually. If it let you do more damage, then I'll do that.
I will be able to do 1 damage extra.
I can do 2 damage extra. So, my damage is more than yours.
Keep that, then.
1 extra damage that wouldn't have been otherwise.
Although, if you give me block, I'm not taking any damage. If I just deal it myself, I'm taking 1 damage.
True. Okay, yeah, that's actually better. Okay, you have 4 block.
You gave me 4 block?
4 block.
1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, end of turn, I now have 4 more block coming in, so that's just dealt with.
Yep, you take no damage this turn.
I'm going to spend an energy then to get rid of this. And I will spend an energy to do 1 damage. And then I guess I'm spending an energy to do a block too, because I need to spend 1 more energy. Alright. So 9, 10, 11 damage. Lose the weakness.
Yep, also the poison.
The poison
I didn't take any block for myself, so I am dead. I took the full 11.
I do 6 lightning damage.
Okay, 3, 4, 5, 6. And then poison is 18 damage.
Alright, is that all the end of turn effects?
Yep. But I feel like at least I'm contributing beyond the grave with all that poison.
I just gave my 4 energy.
So, honestly, this fight's over. If you can do at least... Let's see what's the minimum damage you need to do. Because this turn, you need to have at least 2 block to survive.
I mean, I have 3 block, or 4 block just doing nothing.
Exactly, so you're fine. Because it's going to get 1 Beat of Death cube.
Now, this turn, I think what I need to do this turn is use my Echo Form on Skim, because I got garbage cards.
Because let's see, hang on, how much damage do you need to do total to win? I'm doing 36 with the poison, and it has currently 49 health. So you need to do at least 13 damage in the next 2 turns to win.
I need to roll the dice, because that might change what I'm about to do.
True.
6. Weakened again. Never hurts.
Yeah, it won't matter.
Okay.
There's no... I don't think you're going to survive if it actually gets a chance to attack, so you need to kill it before it can attack next turn.
Nonsense. So, okay. It is my turn. Echo Form. I can either Echo Form and draw 6 cards, or I can draw those 3 of those cards and Echo Form my Claw.
True.
Which will do an extra...
I think the Claw will kill it. Yeah, the Claw I think will just kill it if you Claw it twice. That'll be enough damage to kill it by itself.
Oh, just the Claw?
Well, Claw twice.
Alright, well, Echo Form Claw then. That's a guarantee.
Because that way that's...
I have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 cubes, so I deal 6 damage.
And
then I deal 7 damage.
And that's like you could do nothing the rest of the fight and it would die.
Well, now I draw 3 cards. You wanna know what 3 cards I drew? Slime!
Nice.
Okay, I've spent 1 energy so far. Yeah, so I get a free 3 block, or 4 block, so Beat of Death doesn't matter. So I guess I'll just waste all my energy throwing away slime. Yep, might as well. Goodbye, slime. Not that it's gonna matter.
Nope. Like I said, this is over. The boss will do 6 total damage to you before...
Alright.
As long as you can get 3 block next turn, this is over.
I gain 4 block.
Actually, no, it doesn't even matter because it'll die. It'll take the poison this turn at the end of its turn.
Alright, deal the poison damage.
Alright.
Right?
Nope, but it's at 18 health, and It has 18 health left, and it has 18 poison on it.
Oh, we can make it more dead than that.
True. Just hurry it up, because I do need to get going.
Okay, what do I got? The number is 4. 4 is useless for me.
Yep.
But 4 gives me Frost with Chaos.
4 gives me +1 card that I can't draw.
Yeah, all the cards I just drew are ice.
Nice.
And I don't really need ice right now.
Mm-hmm. If you want, you need to survive the beat of death. No, you don't actually, because the poison kicks in before the beat of death
I've got
does.
enough ice to survive that.
Poison kicks in before the beat of death, so it doesn't matter.
Yeah, that should be fine.
Because otherwise, at the boss, you're going to need to survive
5 damage, 9 damage is what he's dealing?
8 with the weaken, and then 3 from the beat of death.
Oh, that should have a 3rd cube. Oh, it does.
Also, I realize it's definitely a good thing that these don't count as attacks, because then the strength would apply to them as well.
Yeah. Yeah, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. I'm just curious how much block I have going on.
Mm-hmm. If you don't mind, I'm going to kill the boss. Boom, poison, dead.
Yeah, he's dead. So I could have this turn. This would have been the best way to start. I would get 4 block, and then channel 2 Frost, which would replace Frost to get 2 more. That's my first 2 energy.
No.
And then I play this, deal 3 damage, get another 1 block. I'm up to 7. I play this. That gives me another 1 block. I play this. And I'm up to 10 block. And I haven't spent... Oh yeah, I did 2 energy there. So my whole turn, I would have done 3 damage, and I have 14 block, which would have been enough to tank this hit.
Yep.
So yeah, I could have kept fighting this guy for many more turns. At least 3 more.
Well, it depends on if you could have kept the block up. If you had a bad draw, especially if you happen to draw with a lot of goo, it's... who knows? Who knows?
Well, I mean, you say if I had a bad draw. Well, what would the next draw have been? So I probably would have played all those cards like I did.
Mm-hmm.
And then this slime, I think I would have kept in my deck instead of trying to use energy to get rid of it.
Yeah.
That leaves me at my threshold.
Mm-hmm.
So now I draw 3 cards, I reset the deck, and draw 2 more. We roll the dice. Get a 5, not that it matters. And then I have Claw, Cold-Hearted, Dual Cast. So in terms of block for the next turn, I'd have my native 3, 4.
Yeah, you would have needed to dodge... Well, you would have needed to dodge...
I could have gotten up to 6, I think.
Oh, you would have been dead.
Maybe 7.
It would have dealt 18 damage.
Yeah, I could do like 6 or 7 block.
You would have been dead.
But don't worry, I had all my claws coming.
I am so grateful I didn't try to waste anything on silly block and just went for the extra poison, because that was exactly enough poison to kill.
I probably would have still killed it anyway,
You
because
would
I
have.
had enough block to survive that last turn, and I had more big damage this turn.
Yeah.
We would have been. This turn is
we were close enough, but we managed to pull it off. It was like, theoretically, we shouldn't maybe have, because we would have been a little weaker if we'd lost like at least 1 relic or something. Either way, this wasn't a legit completely, because we just were like, what if we could?
Quick math off. The next turn I would have done 7, 15, 24 damage just for my claws alone. And then another 6 for my lightning, so 30 damage.
Yep.
And then 31. So I have another 31 damage that I would have done this turn.
So I'm gonna end stream quickly.
Yeah. We beat this version of the heart. We didn't fight Sword and Shield though, so I'll figure out which version of the mod has that. Maybe
another time. I might try to see if I can get at least one more person to join for this. We'll see if I can get anyone interested.
Yeah,
but,
I mean, I'd also like to just play Watcher and Ironclad.
True.
Even if we can't get someone else to join, we can entirely switch the characters.
Exactly. Which one would you prefer to be?
I mean, I like Video Game Watcher a lot. I've played Watcher in this before, just as testing it out. They're pretty good.
Okay. I have no problem doing either of those characters.
Honestly, with how much you were dying, you probably should be Ironclad.
I was mostly dying because of the fact that I kept... Your build definitely had enough of the self block, whereas my block was more everything. I was able to keep... There were at least a few fights where I was able to keep you alive. I think at least one of the boss... One, possibly two of the boss fights. Like, it was literally, I gave you the block to live.
Yeah. You had enough to help keep me alive. I didn't have enough to help keep you alive.
Exactly.
I was to passively live on my own without you.
I think that's what it came down to. Is my character was a mix of support and damage over time, whereas your character was a little more focused.
Mine was all scaling, although my big problem was I had like 3 or 4 different types of scaling.
Yep.
So I never got, like, one of the scalings I had was just a lot of ice, which gave me both block and it prepared me for a really big blizzard attack.
Whereas mine was also very focused on
was,
card draw was a big one I had.
My problem is scaling in ice was one of my scalings. My other scaling was lightning, and the two of them can't inherently go together.
Nope.
I have to pick one or the other, or one of them going to be weaker.
Classic defect problem.
My lightning scaling was fantastic.
Lightning definitely feels better here than it does in the game. I always try to get lightning going, and it only has 1 or 2 cards that really make it work, and otherwise it's like, well, there's a reason most people go ice, because ice allows you to do damage and
the best lightning
defend.
build I've gotten is I combine this one with the other lightning card that makes lightning damage the whole row, and also gives you like 2 lightning when you play it. So I could easily just deal everybody in the whole row 20 damage per turn. Danu and Deku could not survive that. There's a Watcher card. I think it's Omega is the one. It's a power that deals 40 damage end of every turn. It's essentially that, but less setup. Well, comparable setup. Instead of just being 6 energy over who knows how many turns, it's like 4 energy and then throwing a bunch of lightning down.
Oh yeah, schedule. Depending on what happens with the Wednesday group, the host is currently unavailable, so I don't know what's going on with Clear Carcassonne or whatnot. It's either that or I'm going to finish Vampire Survivors Wednesday. And I gotta find a new game to play on Wednesdays. I'm not sure what I'm playing anymore. I have a few ideas. Ideally, I want to play something I already own and not buy a new game.
Well, you know what you should do then?
It's not
you
Tabletop.
play Legend of Grimrock 2 with a custom dungeon.
That'll be a Thursday game. Thursday's RPGs. Wednesday is
an RPG.
Compared to Vampire Survivors, yes. Wednesday is puzzle games and weird games.
Okay, puzzle games. Into the Breach is a puzzle game.
I've played that so much.
Have you tried Parabox? You might enjoy that one.
I don't own it.
Oh, right.
The idea is I need to beat games I already own. I have so many games.
What was the website for your backlog?
Backloggery. Here. Look at that, and you can give me an idea. I have a lot of games. Preferably something from the unbeaten category. But not from the MMO category. I'll be streaming SOTOR later. Gonna go raid Wizard.
Oh, yeah. Unfinished.
There's a lot. There's over 900, I'm pretty sure. Over 800.
Lego Lord of the Rings.
That I've beaten. I've beaten that game. I have it 100% completed, technically.
Oh, I see. I'm just looking at unfinished, but apparently unfinished includes...
I'm raiding Wizard,
I don't know
everybody.
what green unfinished is, but Lord of the Rings is marked as
Green
green
is...
unfinished.
That's weird. That means unplayed. And I've definitely 100%... I need to fix that. Anyway, I'm a raiding Wizard. Bye.
Yeah, bye. Have fun.